Well, that doesn't make sense.
What?
It makes
Alright.
silver because
I
that's the
am
current currency.
recording right now.
Damn it.
Alright, so, at the end of last session, you guys pulled up to the estate of Sir Addis with your caravan of 16 people, carting much cartography equipment, surveying equipment. You completed a 10-day round trip from the estate to Tayport, up to Iganvale, back to the estate.
Yeah, didn't we
Impressive
like just barely make it?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. In hindsight, I'm not even sure we got the donkey.
You
And,
got the donkey.
Listen, at least you got a donkey.
yeah, now you guys
Or
have a
mule.
donkey.
It's a mule.
Fair enough.
Yeah, wasn't that
Oh,
thing
bunch of
fucking
asses.
expensive?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, it
that
was
was part of
really
it.
Yeah,
fucking
500.
Yeah, but now we got a mule.
Yeah.
But like, what the fuck, you know, whatever. I don't care. Whatever.
You have all the monies. Why would you care?
I don't know.
So, the when you pull up, it's the afternoon of the 26th of April. The caravan, not the caravan leader, since you guys were leading, but the surveyor, who was like in charge of that little group, heads up into the estate while you guys pull into a caravan circle. He's gone for the better part of the day and come back that night. He's got with him a map, clutched in one hand, and he gathers everybody around the campfire for that night.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So, in the still afternoon light, he points out to the north of the estate, to a far crest of hills. He points to one in particular, says to everyone, "That is where we are going." Scans his eyes across the crowd. It'll be 2 days hard traveling through the forests. We'll have to leave the caravans here and carry everything by foot.
Oh boy.
We can't carry things with our hands?
Oh, I don't know about you, I can't.
Oh god. Is
I'm not...
the trolling begun?
He continues. The work will be difficult. I expect 6 or 7 days. Less if the land is clear, but I suspect we'll have to cut trees, clear brush. Bring what supplies you can. We leave in the morning.
Don't think I have that many rations.
Yeah, I was just thinking, are we going to need to do supply runs in between? Because we can just send groups out to get supplies from Tayport, right?
Perhaps.
Actually, no, I think I have just enough rations for that. Yeah,
I have, wow, not enough rations.
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, I don't have enough rations for that.
Well, we could send like
Separating
one of
Cash
our
and Strega.
party members, I guess. I don't know.
yeah, but it takes 2 days to travel through the forest, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be at least...
A 6-day round trip.
Yeah, 6-day round trip. Like, a whole week. So, by the time they get back, we'd be done,
Thanks a lot, Danny.
essentially.
What?
For
Not-
making rations not worth anything.
Wait, no, they said
That-
there's
but,
suppliers
as well,
in the
you mean-
contracts.
You made my PC sheets like Castric and Strega, but all my stats in
Didn't they?
Castric are in Strega.
Oh, well, whoops.
Oh wait, are we in like a pseudo like village kind of thing?
Yeah,
Couldn't
it's a
they,
Yeah,
small
like,
there's
make-
a
estate.
bunch of farms nearby.
Yeah, couldn't we like
Buy
get
rations.
some like buy rations from some of the farms or whatever?
Yeah, we can speed through this. If, Raxus, you want to give me a reaction roll.
Oh well.
Maybe we should take your arm or helmet off or something.
Yeah,
Yes,
if you want
I
armor.
take my helmet off first.
And
So-
armor?
No,
That'll
not my
take too long.
entire fucking. Yeah, that's not.
Okay, and you're
Okay,
carrying your
Danny.
weapons.
Danny, quick question. How many, well, what's the reaction penalty for wearing my mask?
-2.
-2?
What's the reaction penalty for wearing like my armor and my weapons, but not my helmet?
-2.
Whatever. That's
Could
still
skip
like a
levels to do it.
+3 in total. So, whatever. So that's a 13.
Alright. Yeah, you can find people who will sell you rations at 3 silver apiece.
All right.
Do they accept... Okay, I have 8 silver. So...
Oh my gosh. Fuck.
And 4
No,
gold. But I'm not sure if
You
they
guys
accept...
are so poor.
I'm not sure if they accept gold.
Or
Do you ask them? Yeah, they'll accept gold, no problem.
Okay, cool.
It's cold. Who doesn't
How
accept?
much rations do they have?
enough.
How many?
A mini.
Yeah, how many? If I give them 3 gold, that's enough for 10 days, right? No, that's 10 rations.
Yeah.
That's 10
Right.
days.
Yeah, it's 10
Oh yeah,
rations.
10 rations.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That's 3 days. Okay, I'll
30
give
gold
them
for 10
3
days.
gold and 6 silver.
Okay.
God damn, why
If
are
it's 6 and 7 days, we need like 18.
That's 10, 11, 12.
21.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
15 now. I had 3, but I decided to start mooching from racks after I got down to 1 day's
No.
worth.
And now I don't have like
I'll
if
buy-
you had
I'll
reaching
buy
off me,
15
I would have
rations
had
if I
enough
can.
rations for this entire week.
15 rations or 15. Okay, so 5 days worth of rations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15.
Yep, no problem.
That's fine.
They have plenty of food.
Can we just mark down rations as days worth instead of meal worth?
If you would like, yeah, and then mark it off as normally 6 silver a day or 9 silver if here.
Mm. Yeah, they charge us a fair bit more.
And they're, I think, £6 then per day.
And I'm encumbered.
Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious.
Tam.
I believe the max I could have hold was 20 rations, and I'm still in light.
Oh, my bad. It's a £1.50 per day of food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that just puts me over encumbrance.
Bummer.
Okay, I'm in light. I'm moving at the same speed as you guys. Don't worry, by day 3 I'll be fine.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna need some armor.
The more I stop, the faster I go.
Okay. Oh boy. Anyway, let's head off.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
what
heading
Alright.
off tomorrow morning or what?
Yeah, so they're planning to leave in the morning. Late at night, some people come by from the village and discuss, like, lodging for animals. Who's looking after your mule?
Someone trustworthy.
I think it was Olin.
No,
Yeah, I think I was-
no. I put actual money into it. Like,
you mean money we got from Addis?
no.
I mean,
I put some of my
Party
own
money?
into
Yeah.
my mule. Because
Oh,
we all
did you?
put like money from Addis, but I actually had to put in money, like my own money. from
So
it.
did I.
Oh yeah, we split it, didn't we? So I think it's mine and Castrix.
Alright.
What is this?
Sure.
Well, because he's talking to one of you about how to take care of it.
Oh, okay.
Castric, I relay all responsibilities of this meal to you.
Oh,
Alright.
Thank
Castrick,
you.
can you make me an animal handling roll?
oh, damn. All right.
Would that default to at all, by the way?
Oh,
And the
shit.
mule ran away.
Alright, what was that? Olin?
Would that have defaulted to horse riding yet? Any better
I
modifier?
think it'd be -3.
Yeah,
It defaults to IQ -5.
you guys should have let me do it.
Okay.
all right.
so-
Yeah, so he starts like asking you how to take care of it, and you just kind of have to say, I don't know, keep it alive. And so they take it off to the stables, along with
Yes.
the cart, which they bring with them. Anything that's on the cart, you guys should take it off now.
Well, all I had was rations.
Why? If I keep it on the
myself.
cart, they'll take it away?
Well, because they're taking the cart with them.
Unless
Yeah,
you...
but
what-
it'll stay there until we come back for it, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Unless
not-
someone steals it.
Yeah, you're not sure where they're keeping it.
Well, fuck it. I'm gonna leave my heavy coat there.
Alright. Can I spend like a few hours talking to the like their own they have like their own security detail, right?
They do.
So
Yeah, they
I
brought
would
4
talk-
of their own people from Eganvale.
So I think I'll talk to their security detail on like traversing this forest because there's a lot of bodies to maintain.
Do you have survival woodlands?
Belro does, so he can help me with that.
All right.
Yeah, Belro has survival at +2, so.
Survival woodlands.
to save all.
He does have to
Basically,
specialize.
Belril is the utility dude, and you just turned yourself into the fattest fighter you could.
Well, not really. He, like I mentioned, Belro was sufficient
utility.
on that.
To a
What are
point.
you talking about? All his utility, he only has like really high perception, will, and like intelligence. But he's
Survival.
other than that, he's a fighter.
All right. Yeah, you go to talk to their personnel. The 4 of them are around their own campfire off to the side of like the main bonfire set for the night. You see there's a tall man with short black hair, brown eyes, and a scar across one cheek. He's got a sword on one side, and he's currently roasting something over the fire. Another one, he looks younger, dark blonde hair with that's like neck length, and a bow sitting beside him with a quiver, with some arrows in it. And a younger guy, maybe about older than Belriel probably, with a shaved head, and he's also got a sword at his side. And Keys, what do you look like?
A ninja, essentially.
That.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you say to them?
Nothing.
I meant Raxus.
Hello, Mike. I was wondering how you, what were your intended formations for the coming days through this forest? It's going to be difficult to keep watch over so many bodies.
The guy roasting the thing on the fire pulls it off. Says, "Hey, we got ourselves a smart man here. Listen, we're gonna go tromp through a forest. Want some rat on a stick?" And he holds out the stick to you.
No, thank
Take
you.
it.
I've
Take it.
already eaten.
That's kind of rude.
Like,
But
takes
it's
it.
true.
Well, more for us, and he passes it over to the young kid. He holds out his hands. Name's Ogric.
I shake his hand.
Roll for disease.
Let's see. Are you still wearing your...
You get a disease from shaking his hand.
Be 220.
Yeah, Sue shakes it from handshake. Takes back and says, "Well, listen, we got here," and he like counts the crowd. What, 20 people? It's a day in the forest. The worst that's gonna happen, they fall down a hill, break their head open. That's not our fault. We still get paid.
Oh, we
Sure,
do actually,
but-
don't we? I just
Yeah,
watched
we,
the
do.
intro.
We get paid as long as at the end of this week, people come, like somebody comes back to deliver the play.
As long as the job gets done.
Yeah. Yes, but it would look better on both of us for future employment prospects if we keep as many people alive as possible.
All right, would you make me a diplomacy roll?
Oh, yes, I will.
18. 8.
That's not
Damn it.
18.
Oh. Damn.
Damn,
All right.
Where'd you find that?
Yeah, he like takes his arm, clasps it around your shoulder, and tries to move you towards the fire and says, "Here, sit down, sit down." All right.
Sure, me and Beryl sit down.
He grabs like a stick that has been like sharpened for like the next animal that they were gonna put on the fire, and starts drawing
That's
it
right.
around. Says, "All right, listen, if you think we really need to look good, let's do this. All right."
All right.
And he starts stick drawing in the ground. Says, "All right, you got what? 4 guys?
Yes.
All right. Anything special about him? 3 legs, shoots lasers."
Well, we have 2 people that are proficient with two people that are proficient with the words of magic and 1 healer. They're both, combat ready, or they're all combat ready, but they should probably be more focused in support roles rather than.
Your party only has one person that's proficient with the words of magic, by the way.
Oh shit!
No,
Mel's not
Castrix
here.
Enchanta.
Wait, hold on.
Castrix
Yeah, but
Enchanta.
he's not proficient with the words of
Plus-
magic.
Yeah, well,
Wait,
Raxus doesn't know the
Heels
difference, does
isn't
he?
in our actual party yet.
Oh yeah, crap. Wait, so we only have 3 people in our party, don't
Yep.
we?
Yep, plus Belriel.
No,
Actually,
we
no,
have
we have 4
Belriel.
people.
God damn it, you guys. What about Belriel?
Fuck barrels.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yes.
him, am I right?
Belriel's not a
What?
person, he's a boy.
Well, if that's Raxus's kind of thing.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Anyway,
So
never
he
mind, sorry.
says, "All right. Well,
Yeah.
let's see. They can all hold a blade, though, right?
Yes,
All right.
everybody can hold their weapon.
All right, good. And he draws out. Well, we'll put you 4 up here, and he draws a big X at the front of like this shape that he drew. And you guys keep an eye out for anything we're gonna walk into. Right now, me and my 4, we'll stay at the back. We'll make sure nothing goes sneaking up on us. Right?
All right.
Nice, smooth, nice and narrow. Don't have to cut down no trees. Get us there nice and safe.
Yeah, that sounds all right. So,
Raxus, make me a tactics roll.
what does that default to?
Do you not have it trained?
I don't think it has a default.
Not have it trained. No, I don't. I have leadership too.
IQ -6 or strategy -6.
Oh shit, I have neither of those.
All right, give me an
Or
IQ
like
roll.
I
Then.
have IQ on.
No IQ, not a 1.
Oh man, I hope I crit this. No, I don't
All right,
crit.
yeah.
I failed
Plan
by
seems sound.
roll.
Yep. Let's all trust the plan that the GM gave us.
Yeah.
He wouldn't.
I would suggest we keep 1 or 2 at the sides, maybe. Like, have one of your guys on the right side and one of our guys on the left side, maybe.
We see you. What? So they have to run into trees all the time? Besides, if we get attacked, they'll have to run up to the front or run to the back.
What if we get attacked from the side?
Pauses. Thanks. How the hell's that going to happen? There'll be forests to our side. Listen, don't worry. Come on, here. He grabs back that, animal on a stick, passes it back. Here, eat this. It'll do you some good.
I decline, and I decline with the animal on the stick. I'm really full.
Robin, come on. We got more drink, right? Robin nods. Yes, 1 second.
God damn.
Ugra turns back to you. Come on, here. Stay for a few drinks. We'll chat this out, all right?
Can I make another diplomacy?
Get 1.
Oh, I get 1?
You've already had 1, yeah.
Yeah.
That's, it stands in for a reaction roll, which I made already.
So, no, I'd prefer to be sober for this entire endeavor. Thank you very much. But I enjoyed the thought.
Oh, this is by Marith. Just one of those, whatever, teach them own. And he says, Robin, get the drink over here. Come on, I'm thirsty at least.
Anyway,
Yeah,
how about we have the healer from our party stay within the group of the archaeologists at least. It would give me peace of mind to know that we at least have somebody that would have a faster reaction to threats unseen at the front or the back.
What threats wouldn't be seen by the front or the back, though?
The invisible.
And I'm just preparing for anything here.
He grabs the animal on stick and says, and then waits for his drink to get there, which he takes a hearty drink of.
All right.
He's clearly zoned out.
All right. Thank you for your time, gentlemen, and me and Power will head off.
All right.
And then when I get back,
as you stand up, he swallows. Glean says, "Red Shadow at your service, man."
All right. Roxas, and I kind of
Why don't we have a party name, by the way?
I was thinking about
Probably
that.
because all our members keep replacing themselves.
Don't worry, I got
Who
a
does
plan,
that?
guys. I have a plan for these things. Don't worry.
Tosses.
All right, and then you head back to the group. Does anybody else want to do anything tonight?
Nope.
Well, I kind of wanted to
just open.
just let the party in on that plan, and I'll kind of.
Wait. So, some of us are in the front, and some of us are in the back.
Me, Belril, and you, Olin, will stay in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Those 4 guys are going to stay in the back, watching our behinds. And then Castric, I want you to stay within the group of people, just in case something manages to come from the sides, even though nobody wants to prepare for that for some reason. And you can
come from the sides.
I don't know. I'm just saying, if something swoops down, I don't know.
You don't know how Danny thinks. He's making you think that something's going to come from the sides, that you're not prepared at the front, and then you're going to get attacked from the front.
There's going to be me, Belril, and Olin. We're fucking the shield wall over here, except Olin doesn't have...
I'm sure Olin is very good in close combat.
I'm sure.
Olin, I believe.
5 rounds to hack an unconscious guy to pieces.
Yeah, that's great. You'll be fine, Olin. I believe in you.
Oh, marvelous.
Don't worry, I'll get you some nice armor after this.
Mm.
I don't really see a problem with that. Sure, why not?
Yeah. All right. So. All right. I kind of let the actual the archaeologists know about the plan, and the the kind of the marching order that we're gonna have.
All right. Okay, well, nighttime comes. Do you guys set a watch?
Probably
Yes.
should.
Would one of you roll me 3d6 and 2d6?
I will do
Oh, I
that.
don't have that in my pace bar yet. Crap.
Oh snap! I got it. 2d6. Oh boy.
Well then.
11 and 3.
Yeah. Attacked by hundreds of Tristmere. No.
That would be fun. We'd get to protect the manor, or just run away while Nobleman Addis gets trampled, in which case we can loot the place on the way out.
dude. Yeah. Like they attack the manor, we save the day, and then we take his
And get all our money.
silver.
Yeah. All right. The night passes uneventfully.
Alright.
I am looking for
So boring.
adequate tokens
Oh man.
for all these.
That's how you know
random
there's gonna
people.
be some combat on the way.
Well, all these guys, they're just gonna go and be
One dude, I assume. You're gonna make one token for the entire group of them.
Now they're all gonna be these guys. And we have 16 of them for there we go.
Ooh, and they all have shields and swords. What do you know?
Obviously, they totally don't have really encumbering backpacks filled with surveying gear in the morning.
Yep.
Sadness.
All right. So yeah, they gather up all their stuff. Guess I gotta put everyone else in. Nil, yeah, you get to be the same Nil as before.
Yay!
Have fun. You all get to pretend he's keys, but I don't have to set up a new token for him. Everyone else, place yourself wherever.
Yes. Where?
Oh, right, I'm at the back now.
Oh boy, where the
Oh,
hell?
man.
Oh shit.
No, you
what
guys
the
are
hell?
in front.
Why did they all have shields and swords? I doubt these people
You're
would
kidding, right? We just went over the
Why? Why,
Just went over
man?
this, man.
I'm sorry.
Because weapons, like a theodolite to the head is lethal, man.
Because surveying equipment is just swords and shields. Do you not understand that?
Let's see. We're gonna
Wait,
do-
why is Belrose like token all fucked up?
Oh my... You know
Belrose
what?
token's all fucked up.
It's not.
What?
It is. Like it's turned to the side and I can't you know how there's that little
Rotated?
wheel?
It's perfectly normal.
Oh, there we go. Now it's perfect. Thank you, Danny.
I mean,
Perfectly
Belrose just a messed
fine.
up kid.
Nice. It's perfectly normal. What are you talking about? Don't talk about
How
my
many
brother like
14-year-olds do you
that.
know that run around shanking people with spears
Can-
all the time?
Can I just point out
Dude,
that
not many
Belril's token...
14-year-olds.
Can I just point out that Belril's token isn't actually standing up? He's in a kneeling position.
Yeah, that's how
He's the
Belril walks
crouching
around.
tiger.
It doesn't come up much, but Belril crouch walks everywhere.
Yeah.
She's a spy crab.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Denny, I kind of like imagine this with like a more like these guys instead of just being like clusterfucked and blocking Castric's way, like have like a kind of one group
Nope, that's how they walk.
No, that's how
Castric.
they walk.
That's how
Yeah,
they
no,
walk.
that's how they walk. It's not an organized thing.
Don't hate
I was
man.
trying to make it an
I'm,
organized,
I'm greeting
but
with the
whatever.
people, you know, I'm saying hi, starting tall conversations.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
married.
making them feel comfortable with us.
Have you got a moment to spare to hear the good word of our God Merith?
Yes.
Oh boy,
Have you heard of the Church of Rizal?
but you got to praise Helen here, man.
There.
Yeah.
So-
Helen here.
And that's how you
Names,
guys
yay.
march off into the forest. Next morning, the 27th. Let me tell you what weather it is, because that's going to affect movement speed.
And Owen, move like over there to that square, and I'll like.
Come
move
on,
over
man.
over.
I'm in the middle. Tanks on the side. I'm touchy.
Yeah. Like
Just-
what? Okay, fine.
No.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
Belril over there just because he has the best perception, so whatever. It's like he's gonna be a spot shit.
All right. The day of the 27th is clear. Weather is good, and you guys make good time as you leave. let's see, Olin, Araxis, or Belril. Any one of you can decide to make a navigation roll for us.
What does
I'm-
navigation default to?
Not good.
Well,
I'm
since we're in the forest, could it be like...
Owen has a
survival
somewhat decent
equipment?
roll
It's
there.
not survival, it's navigation.
Listen, Olin already rolled.
Alright.
There we go.
Probably only fails by 1.
Is it minus
Failed
4?
by 2.
Five.
Let's see, 1 second. There we
And
go.
if it's minus 4, that succeeds, right?
Yeah, okay, that's surprisingly good. Alright.
Surprisingly.
And don't we have like a map, so... Is that...
One of the guys with you has a map, and he's definitely helping you out. So yeah, with that, yeah, you're good. Cool. And you head out into the forest. The first part of the day goes well. Mark off 3 days, or 3 rations worth of traveling, just for the whole day.
Alright.
And
Oh boy.
No,
Black
he's
screen.
dead.
Olin, roll me 1d12.
Yeah. That's...
Oh, that's how many of those orc things are here. Oh boy.
10? Okay.
Oh boy.
And then it was dark.
And then you got 10 copper.
Let there be light.
like, what sheet? And I also need my spell sheet.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh, hey, Olin.
Yo.
Olin,
It's Olin.
since you're leading,
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are 3 of us in the front.
You get shot by 10 arrows.
so enjoy your hex crawl. You get to the rough area. You can see in the distance, this as you're approaching through breaks in the trees, you can occasionally see the hillside they're referring to, and you can see it back from Addis's estate.
Okay. So there are literally trees all over the place, which
Oh
is
yeah,
like...
this is like a forest. Some places it's deeper than others, but you can see it in the distance occasionally. It's like this rocky outcropping.
Okay.
Alright.
Each hex here takes about 20 minutes of travel time. It's
Oh,
right
we
now
just...
2 o'clock in the afternoon. You've traveled most of the way.
Are you just using my figure to represent the party then?
Yep. So
Okay.
it is 2 o'clock now. Where do you move?
3 hexes to an hour.
Yep.
Straight towards the mountain.
All right, so
Hill
forward.
going for- Yes. Forward seems like a good idea.
All right. Boop. Hex crawl, yay.
Woo.
20 minutes passes. You make it there.
Cool. Keep going.
Yep.
I'm just going to default to do this until something bad happens or I see something.
All right. So 3 o'clock comes around. You reach there.
Yep.
You continue forward.
Yep.
All right.
Here we go.
So 3 hours puts you there. At the edge of what you see is a cliff.
Of course.
So as you're traveling along, it's steep on this side. On the far side, there's a heavily wooded area. A stream, maybe 10 yards wide, runs through it. But on your side, there's like a 20-yard drop down. On the other side, it's maybe like a 5-yard slope. But on this side, it's like sheer rock.
I look at the guy with the map.
Yeah.
Which way?
He walks up and like shares the map so you can both look at it. Make me a cartography roll.
Oh man, all these skills I don't have.
Is it east or west?
All right, no luck.
You have no idea?
So he says to you, well, he points off in the direction you're supposed to be heading. We're gonna get across that river somehow, but looks pretty steep here.
Which way is the water flowing?
West.
I will follow the current.
Okay. He says, all right, well, we'll follow it down then and try and find some place more hospitable to cross.
Yep.
All right, lead on.
Turn this way.
That's
That's east.
opposite. Yeah, that's east.
That's west.
I thought you said west.
What did you...
All right, so yeah, you
Alright.
see here, dense forest.
Mhm.
It takes longer to traverse.
Difficult.
There.
Naturally.
Another 20 minutes to go here.
Yeah, it is now 5 o'clock.
God damn. And again.
Mm-hmm.
Do-do-do-do.
Commercial break.
What time do you have to stop for tea?
Whenever. I assume you guys are taking like breaks to eat and stuff, but
Oh yeah, sure.
at dark you'd probably want to head in.
Or just burn this
Into the
place.
forest.
Yeah.
Easier to traverse.
So
Cliff.
it's now 6 o'clock, and yeah, here you see that cliff face pulls away, and at the bottom it's now maybe only 10 or 15 yards like down. It's still a sharp drop, but at the bottom it's washed out, as if the river here used to be wider, but it's now shallowed out in this section.
Okay. It's a ford? I forget the actual name for it.
It's just a cliff down, and yeah, you could probably ford it there. It doesn't look like it's terribly fast or deep. The main challenge would be getting down this cliff.
Alright, I guess we should ask the cartographers if they think they can make it, because if they can't, there's no point just having them fall down there like lemmings.
So it's like 6 o'clock
As
now,
amusing as that would be.
getting dark. The weather
Apocalyptic thunderstorm.
is clouding over.
Oh, good.
It's preparing for an apocalyptic thunderstorm.
Let's see.
Yeah.
For anybody who decides they are, who's sensitive to pressure, you're getting pressure headaches. There's weather moving in.
Okay, we
Of
should
course there
probably
is.
hunker down and set up tents and stuff.
And yeah, when you ask them, I say, no, they look down there. We couldn't climb down that without climbing equipment.
Okay.
Did you bring any climbing equipment? Ropes?
Nah.
Well, I mean,
Who brings climbing equipment?
give me enough time and I
Nice
can
condition.
flatten that damn thing into a set of stairs.
Probably had enough time at the first when you first got there. Just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. Well, if I had a fellow mage to help me out, I would have attempted it.
Maybe you shouldn't have left
I
him
could give you all
behind.
the fatigue you'd
Um, Belreal, roll me a survival check.
Nailed
That
that.
does not make that.
Beautiful.
He misses that by 1.
Really?
That's unlucky. Okay,
That's unfortunate.
yeah, 6 o'clock now on the evening of the 27th.
14 survival. I really should have upped his perception.
6 o'clock.
13
Weather's moving
perception.
in.
That would be gross. Holy.
Well,
Yeah, go on.
we can probably just start setting up camp now because we can't really move when the weather comes in anyway.
Yeah.
Would we have better cover in the denser forest?
You're not sure.
Mm.
Could Belro make a survival check?
He could.
No?
He could try and make, when you decide to make camp, if he's the one leading you, he can make a survival check to try and find you a campsite.
That would be
Okay.
good.
Yeah,
should-
then he'll do that, I guess.
Alright, in
Yeah.
your current hex?
Yeah, seems good unless we want to be right up against a cliff.
Yeah, this hex.
This
big one.
hex seems okay.
Belreal, give me a survival check.
He makes that by 3.
Alright. Tell me one feature that you want your campsite to possess.
What are the options? Or what are some options?
I mean, you can describe to me one thing about your campsite.
Harder to attack.
Alright, so
Really?
it's hard to attack from the outside. Got it.
Yeah.
So right next to the cliff.
I mean, I would have gone with... What would I have gone with?
Yeah,
Thingy.
sure. But would you rather be attacked by Trismere?
I'd rather be dry when they inevitably do attack.
I'd rather have an easier time defending them off.
Maybe we should
Besides, if
just
we,
sit by the cliff and then I could push them all off with magic and laugh.
whatever. Yeah,
Alright.
Alright.
So, yes, you guys make camp at the top of a small hill with the dense forest backing you on one side. So you have a clear view down, like, 3 faces of it between, like, large trees. And to the back of you, there's, like, this dense, fresh growth that's just almost impossible to push your way through. And you guys make camp there for the night. Does anybody have tents?
No.
No,
No?
they're really heavy.
They are really heavy.
Alright. Anybody have, like, sleeping equipment?
I got a blanket.
I'd like
Not
personal basics,
explicitly. I have a
Alright,
blanket.
so you guys are basically just lying on the ground.
essentially.
Yeah.
I mean,
more or
can
less.
can I be lying on my blanket?
Well, yeah, but...
I'm making a fire, of course.
Okay.
I mean, what could possibly go wrong if I light a fire
Yeah,
in the middle.
no,
Whoops.
wait. Put out the fire, you fool.
No,
We're on the top of a hill.
it's cold.
Sure,
True.
but like, I'd rather be uncomfortable than dead.
I'd rather you be dead than for me to be uncomfortable.
Alright, well.
I'm sorry, that's not what Kashik would say.
Castor gets all dickish when he's cold. Yeah, well, you're stupid.
All of a sudden, it turns out that Castric had split personality this entire time.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. He was just rolling, not turning into an asshole.
No,
Um,
whatever. Yeah, I like the warmth, Raxus. It's very nice.
Sure, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna, like, do double guard duty, I guess.
Oh, if you
Alright.
want
The,
double guard. Cool.
The surveyors, between a number of packs, break out a large tent.
Oh, okay.
And they begin setting it into the ground. And they inside lay out blankets. There's room for 20 people. If you
There
do
are
some math, there are 24 of you.
including the guards?
Yeah.
Dibs.
16 of the surveyors, and then 4 guards of, the 2 of you.
That's cool. We'll just set... Oh,
do
can set-
we get to make like opposed diplomacy rolls?
I mean, are you guys... Does anybody willfully give up their spot? Is anybody trying anything?
I don't.
I willfully give
Devious?
him my spot.
Okay.
And
Castor
so
can
does
send
me
outside.
and Belro.
Okay. Which means there's only one person who has to risk getting stuck outside.
But they can just...
I'll risk getting stuck outside.
They can
Alright.
just take guard duty, can't
I
they?
have selfless, so
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I did take
Okay.
selfless.
Ogric,
Alright.
Robern, Bila, and Olin?
Yeah.
Actually, never mind. I am not staying outside.
Alright. In that case, everybody's going to make reaction rolls. The
Fuck.
loser, the lowest person, gets stuck outside by voting from the rest of the group.
Does my mask, by the way, how much does my mask affect my appearance
2.
modifier? But my appearance modifier. Do I get my full
It doesn't
appearance
affect
modifier?
your
Mask?
appearance modifier now.
Oh,
Well-
okay.
Just silly, but
So, so I have
Whatever
a
high is
total
good.
reaction modifier of 6 then.
yeah.
Oh,
Ogric,
jeez.
What are we doing for
Wait,
watches, by the
what?
way?
Robern,
I rolled so terribly there, but
and
Yay.
14.
Bila.
Who's six? Oh wait, 16 is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ogric is
You have a
definitely in there.
+6 though.
Oh, someone rolled a 7. Excellent.
Bila, the young but ambitious kid brought along with the Red Shadow, draws the short straw and is the last one stuck outside, along with
Yeah. I'll offer
Raxus,
him.
Belril, and Castric.
I'll offer him to switch places then.
He agrees willfully.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
So outside we have Castric, Raxus, Belril, and Keys.
Jeez.
Yes, by the way.
Kies?
Yes.
Sure.
So, Keith,
Yes.
Kies.
It's
what
yes.
do you believe in?
The wind is howling outside.
Sorry, what did you say?
Both me and Belril are just surveying the area, looking for suspicious activity.
Okay.
You know, putting that observation and perception to work.
Hmm. Yeah, we'll just,
So what does Keys believe in?
yeah.
He can hear
If he
you.
believes in anything at all.
I believe in what I know.
So not
Do you
much.
know about the Church of Rizal?
You know about her.
I happen to be a follower of Meredith, and she wishes to spread her love throughout all the lands, including you.
Sorry, I've not heard of this Meredith.
Oh, you haven't? She's
Oh,
quite
God.
popular.
What have you done?
Ambience, yay!
So the wind.
So I guess he just explains Meredith to me then.
Well, yeah. As you guys are talking, the wind increases in strength. Rain begins falling in
Nice.
fat, thick droplets. Storm clouds from the
God damn it.
the west begin rolling in, black with rain.
The
Yeah,
west
stuck
west,
out.
not the
Yes.
west west.
The
Okay.
actual west. And you guys are stuck outside. So you
Um,
get to all make some
what?
nice survival rolls now.
Well, oh, nice. So Belril's gonna be totally fine.
Can I pitch myself next to the tent to escape from the wind and then lay my blanket over me? Just
So you want to like bunker down using it as like a
yeah.
a lean-to thing? All right.
Yeah, and I'll use my blanket as sort of a means of a tent.
Right.
Can I join you into that ramshackle tent?
I mean, if you add your tent in it, we can make this tent better.
I don't have a tent.
I mean, your blanket.
Oh, well.
I don't have a blanket.
You have a
What the
tent
hell?
or a blanket. At least your head won't get wet.
All right. So everybody inside gets to make a survival check at +4.
Wow.
Watch me fail this.
Survival defaults to
Fine.
perception -5.
Oh, nice.
Failed by 4.
Ha.
All right.
Uh,
Yeah, outside you get +1 if you're using the tent as cover.
so, Raxus does not succeed. Belril does succeed.
Okay, so Belril succeeds.
Like, Belril succeeds even with, like, while on guard duty, so.
Oh, another night has passed. That means I get an extra hour in learning how to
Okay, so
extinguish
Castric-
fire chat.
He's Olin. Actually, everybody inside is gonna. Oh, shit's tough.
Everybody inside fucking fails. Like,
Everyone inside rolled 18s.
What?
Sucks.
I rolled an 8. Or did I roll a 7? Or a 9? Hang on, let me check.
Okay, so Olin, did,
Nine.
you rolled a 9.
rolled a
Does that
9.
succeed for you?
I have a -1 against my something, right?
It's you have a
Perception.
+4 if you're inside.
It's
Yeah.
IQ -5 but +4, so it's
Yeah.
just no
Okay,
perception
yeah. I
minus.
passed by 1 then.
Yeah, you're fine then. Kies, sorry.
Yes.
Do you pass?
No, I failed by 3.
You take 2d6 -4 crushing damage.
Ouch.
No
What?
protection.
Crap.
2d6 -4.
Yes.
Did a tree fall on him?
Roll it up for me. Actually, no, I should roll. I'm the GM. I get to do all the.
Oh well,
My
I
God,
just
you
rolled it.
died.
So
I would laugh so hard.
All right, you take 2 crushing damage throughout the night, just as you're battered by the elements. Raxus, Belril is fine. He manages to adequately shelter himself. You, on the other hand, and armor does not protect. I should mention that.
Aww. Oh my god.
Scott doesn't kill Raxus.
Oh, come on.
Oh my
Oh my god.
Oh, that's not fair.
So, Raxus, would you roll me 3d6?
Oh, come on. Why would you do this to me,
Because
Dan?
you just got critted by weather.
Oh,
What
great.
disease
In the
does he
6.
catch?
It's
Oh.
It's a good
actually-
didn't
actually-
Cliff, or you'd be off.
Oh, Raxus.
All right.
like, I assume that's good for me.
How much health? Or yeah, what's your max health?
13.
So this is a major wound to your right leg.
Great.
So
Oh, great.
your leg is crippled.
Oh, come
During the night, a literal tree falls on you. You take camp. Literally, a tree falls on your leg and crushes part of it. Let's see what else happens while this thunderstorm rages on outside.
This is amazing.
Well, I failed.
Yes,
Oh,
Castric, will you roll me 2d6 -4?
Oh, man.
2.
All right, you take 2 crushing damage as the weather beats you into submission throughout the night. Inside the tent, we have, let's see, so Red Shadow. They do not have training in survival. So, what are their names? Ogric. Fails. Takes 4 points of damage. Robern.
Who needs Triss when you've got thunderstorms?
I know what the
Exactly.
fuck.
Benny's throwing the wrong random encounters at us.
Right?
Fails quite badly.
Oh, no.
Oh. And then my party was almost wiped.
We all died because of a storm.
Really funny. That's 4 damage. Bila.
I'm not even sure what we'd do if we all died to a storm. It would just be so anticlimactic.
4.
But at
Okay,
least
so
Mill would be fine.
Right.
all of the Red Shadow took 4 damage, and everybody else inside the tent is just going to be 1 roll, since they're all essentially the same.
Gross.
They fail.
Oh, boy.
God.
So they all take 4 damage.
God.
And before they all die.
So yeah, throughout the night, this storm rips through. The tent, one of the tent pins comes loose and whips through the room. It strikes a few people. The tent is flapping. Thunder and lightning outside. A couple people are terrified of it. They obviously have phobias.
Damn nerds.
Outside, you guys are beaten by wind and rain, flying sticks and branches. And finally, morning comes.
Yeah.
And
Well, I guess I have to wake up.
Well, Castric, help. Castric, oh, buddy, help.
Do we hear a screaming tonight at any point?
oh yeah, both inside and outside the tent.
Oh, if I hear
This
Raxus screaming,
screams the whole night.
if I hear Raxus screaming, I would probably wake up
Yeah.
to help him. So,
Okay, yeah. So you like work your way outside the tent, lean against the wind, and you see Raxus there with a moderately sized tree, which is like snapped off in the wind, and is pinning one of his legs to the ground.
I'd get him out, like
Okay.
try and get him unpinned, and then I'll heal him.
Okay.
Does the
Oh.
weather affect me at all because I have light
Raxus,
sleeping?
make me a health roll.
Oh my god, if this cripples his limb.
It could actually do serious damage to your limb.
Oh, fuck. That fails by 3.
Oh. You only have a health
Oh.
of 10. Wait, so do
Yeah.
I. That's brutal.
Scrub.
Crippling injuries.
Oh, man. Is this just GG for Raxus?
Goodbye, Raxus.
Duration.
Uh,
So, make a health check. Failure means lasts only until all your hit points are healed. On a success. On a failure, you suffered a broken bone. You have. Roll 1d6. This is the number of months it will take for the injury to fully heal.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So we have a cleric.
All right.
1 month.
It will normally take you 1 month for your broken leg to heal.
lucky.
But I have a healer, so it can be sped up. Correct?
We're gonna see. See ya.
You don't know
Castric,
that.
you shift this tree. The wind continues to howl. You can tell beneath his armor on his legs, his leg is just snapped.
Okay.
Was it the femur or the shin?
Alright.
Shin.
So Danny,
Okay, thank God.
walk me through the process of me having to regenerate his bones back to place.
Let's see.
Pumpkin juice.
I would think
Um,
regeneration would apply.
I believe it's regeneration. I know you have a spell that does it.
Regeneration or restoration.
Yeah, one of those two. I think it's just restoration. I think regeneration is if it was severed.
Oh, boy.
Yes. Okay. So restoration is the use of one crippled limb or damaged eye. Also lost hearing.
Oh.
Hmm?
It
Oh.
still takes 1 month until the process is complete.
What?
Yeah,
Well, that's unfortunate.
Really?
yeah. Regain the use of one crippled limb or damaged eye. Also restores lost hearing, sight, smell, etc.
Well then.
Yeah.
Um,
Or Raxus.
but I would say because his isn't permanent. His isn't permanent, so I don't think that should be true. You can obviously use magic to help in some way.
Can't believe armor doesn't help. That's brutal.
So I'm going to say regeneration or restoration, if it's not permanent, shifts it down by 1 level.
Okay.
So using it now turns it from a lasting wound to a temporary wound. So then it only lasts until his his hit
HP
points
is healed.
get to max. Yeah.
So I had to heal him first before I apply
So
restoration.
you cast restoration first, and then when you heal him up to full,
Yeah.
the limb is healed with it. Basically, you set the bone, but the injury is still there
Okay.
with magic.
All right. I'll apply restoration then.
All right.
I make it.
All right. So you spend
Yeah,
I
Castric.
think 10 minutes or so. No, 5 minutes there.
Restoration.
Yes. Yeah, to
No,
cast
that-
it. It's
yeah,
1 minute to
time
cast,
it.
but you're using a chanter, so it's like 10 or 5 minutes, something like that. No big deal.
Yeah.
It takes 15 fatigue points. How many fatigue points do you have?
I have. Let's consult the graph. I have 14, so I take 1 extra.
So you
I
take
negative
one-
1.
Yes. You take 1 point of health damage. And you must also now roll to see if you remain conscious after casting it.
Pity
Roll
I
me
don't
a
know lend energy.
Will check.
Oh, can I lend in my power stone to help, or is that only for different types of magic?
Absolutely, you can.
I will lend
I
in
make
my power
health
stone.
check.
Okay. In that case, but Castric never asked.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true.
Also, is this in the middle of the night right after the tree fell on
Yeah.
Roxas, or is this in the morning?
This is like right after.
So it's still storming
Yes.
as this is happening.
Yes. All right.
Yes, our GM says gleefully.
Oh boy.
All right,
And
Castrick,
then a
you
boulder
remain-
fell on Castrick.
You remain conscious, but you're tired. You set the bone. Raxus, you're in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
I tell Rax.
Belgril does double the work, I guess. He makes sure the camp is safe.
Yeah. I don't know. The best thing I can do now is tell him I have to rest because I can't heal you right now.
That's fine. I'll to just make sure by that I'm good to start moving in the morning. And then I go to sleep.
All right. So then you crawl back into your the broken lean-to that you had against the tree that fell over.
Now you can hide
That
against
the
the tree.
wind pushes your leg apart again.
Just blows away the leg.
How
does that even work?
I'm just gonna fetal position up right next to Castrick.
Are you sure you want to bend your leg like that?
Oh my god. All right.
It's not a good idea, actually.
So Castrick, you
Keep
get
straight.
inside and you're able to rest moderately well for the rest of the night.
Do I get my fatigue back?
Morning comes, yes. So this probably happened about halfway through. Gives you plenty of time to get all your fatigue back. You can also make a health roll to get that 1 HP back while you rest.
All right.
Can I?
No, nobody else does because of
I
the
make
actual
it?
injury taken. All right. So Castrick, you heal that 1 HP damage you took from the actual casting overnight.
Okay.
Morning comes, the storm abates. You're left with a field that is wet and muddy. The river, the stream, has now become a proper river. Maybe it's burst its banks. It's now maybe 20 or 30 yards wide and running quickly.
God damn it.
That was a really unlucky
That was
weather
such
roll.
a bad roll.
Yeah. Nobody got more than 4 hours worth of sleep last night.
No.
Seriously?
So you're all
Holy
missing
crap.
4 fatigue points. Your maximum.
I'm missing 2.
Yeah, everybody.
How does the sky look? Does it look pretty clear, or does it look like it's gonna rain again tonight?
The wind has stayed, but the clouds have moved off to the east.
All right. Here's what I'll
Alright.
do. In the first thing in the morning, I'll go over to Raxus and try and apply major healing.
Okay. It's been 4 hours. I think gives you just a
Right, got it.
-1.
Okay.
Touch my body.
I make it.
Okay.
Okay.
That was for Max, I assume, right?
Yeah, Max.
So, Raxus, you heal 6.
I need 8.
No,
I
don't be
heal.
too
No,
greedy.
major healing actually does 4, I believe.
I thought you can only put 3 into it, which heals at most 6.
Let me look at it. Major healing. No, I can put the cost to 4 and heals twice the amount of the cost.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Never mind, Raxus, you're healed.
Yay!
Yay!
He set the bone last night, which was painful. Now he heals it, which is really painful.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Go long.
Just be glad it wasn't the femur.
Be
What?
glad I was just singing throughout the whole time.
yeah, he's just there singing it during this rainstorm. But you're otherwise good.
Anything in particular?
Well, yeah, the chant.
Oh.
Hello, my
Just a
I
city
was like-
boy,
Is he like a?
born and raised to fix your bones.
You're broke.
my Browns.
Took the midnight train and it went into the woods.
Anyways, I will
Just a midnight
I will
storm.
proceed to try and heal the rest of the party.
All right.
So
We've got moving at some
I'm
point.
missing 2 HP.
okay, so
Wait,
Neil,
so-
you're missing 2
I'm
HP.
fine.
But if
I'm not
everybody
no.
took a lot of
Sorry. Heal
Alright.
keys,
Yes.
2 HP. All right, I'm gonna spend 1 point to major healing.
You'll have -1 for time.
Make it.
All right.
Yay.
Yes, you get your health back.
Now I'm only missing 4 fatigue.
You're all wusses. I'm only missing a couple hours of sleep.
Yeah. Maybe we should just stay here for the day and fortify the campsite, and
Oh,
Yeah,
why did
because
I
everyone
do
got,
this too?
everyone's going to be pretty fatigued after that night, and it doesn't look like it's going to be as bad tonight. So
Nonsense. We can press on a bit further. If we get off this damn cliff, we should have some sort of a shelter. And we can camp earlier tonight since everyone's fairly beat up, and then we can maybe find somewhere better than this open plain. Thank you for that, Daryl.
Wait, so should we continue
Well,
on and then
it
heal,
was
or
quite
heal and continue on?
defendable.
Not from
Yes,
the weather,
but-
wasn't. We can just...
Took more damage from the weather than we would have
Olin,
from
I
any
should,
sort of
yeah.
assault.
Yeah, Alan, I should probably heal everyone up first. If I can.
Everyone. There's 20-odd people. How long will it take?
Everyone.
But yeah, I'm just saying, with the time it takes for all to happen, it would be pretty difficult for me to heal them at a certain point.
I'm sure they'll get better as we go along. I mean, you can heal them tonight after we hunker
Listen,
down.
it's only 4 HP.
That's 76 hit points across the entire group.
God.
Out of, what, 200-ish?
Yeah, a fair bit.
It's only a third. We're fine.
So Weasel, that would take you 38 fatigue points, assuming you make all your rolls and you spread it out properly. Which is what, 380 minutes?
Nope. Not happening.
Okay. Who
6 and a bit
who-
hours.
Which works out to 6 and a bit hours, yeah.
Was there anyone who just took 2 hit points?
Yeah, there's probably like a range of injuries throughout the group.
You should heal the most injured. Everyone regenerates somewhat naturally.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing is that everyone took 4 damage.
Well, yeah,
Huh.
consider that the average. Some people took none. Some people took like 6 points of
Ah.
damage.
Okay.
So some people are legitimately slowed down for movement.
So if
Okay.
anyone slowed
So
down, we
can I
can
just-
heal them.
Fill those
Can I
people
just
in.
make one major healing roll and just spend my 5 fatigue points?
Yeah.
Alright.
And then
I
just
should also
heal 10
point out we
HP
have a
spread out.
limited amount of food, so we don't want to dawdle.
Actually, yeah, this morning everybody mark off a day's worth of food.
Is foraging a thing we can do, or?
Uh,
It is.
If you have
Make a
survival.
survival roll.
Anyways,
Uh-huh. well, hey.
my fatigue
yeah.
has dropped down to 0. I request that I just stay at a cart or something to rest.
You have
We
no
don't
cards.
have a car.
Damn it.
It's walking time.
Walking time, bud.
Balrul like puts you on his shoulders while he's
No, we
working.
can wait, what,
Like
an
that
hour
catapult.
after? We can wait an hour after he heals while Belrill finds food. I'll go with him, since, neither of us are even phased by the weather, really.
Yeah. I don't know. That's going into the forest alone, or just
Like-
kind of dangerous.
If you think you can
I'll
keep
go
up,
with them.
to come with us.
But
Mr. Broken Leg.
actually, no. Yeah, you two go. I need to stay with the
Right.
curve.
And you
Make
can
sure-
I'll go with them.
Alright,
Yeah.
we'll
Alright.
take Kia's. Is it Kia's?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
What's so
And if
hard
you-
about it? It's just the word yes with a K.
Yes, Kay?
Sure.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Alright. Belril, if you're leading, make me a survival check.
Oh yeah, yes sir. And that makes
Alright, now roll me
That,
3d6
sir.
and 2d6.
oh great.
How
Okay.
many twists do we find?
Now this is where we die.
Jungle
One
is dark,
penny.
full of diamonds.
That would be
And the
nice.
solid diamond cart rolls past again.
You know what we should have done for our area yesterday? Instead of it being defensible from Trist or from weather, we should have just made it
Alright.
covered in gold ingots.
I don't think Belril
Have a
succeeded
girl.
his roll by that much.
I mean, it was worth a shot, right?
Okay. So yeah, you're able to scavenge food for 10 people.
All right.
Ooh.
Nice.
I scavenge food for all the mercenaries.
Yeah.
Including us.
So you guys
Yeah.
can not
Nice.
mark off rations. If you're willing to
Yeah.
wait here while Belril gets food.
Yeah, we have to wait for Castrick to recover and Ingy and stuff anyway.
Yeah.
I offer my portion of rations to somebody who's injured.
I will do the same.
What the hell is wrong with you guys? Do
I
you have
know,
a
what
death
the fuck?
Selfless. Selflessness, man.
Hey, I have selflessness,
people are nice
charitable,
people.
compulsive generosity. On...
We, you
Best.
can actually help people out more.
Oh.
Their lives.
Well,
It is
Olin
nice.
just cut out.
Yeah, Alan, you cut out.
Aw. I said something really sage too.
Do it again. Done.
No, the moment's gone, it's fine.
Yeah.
The moment's just
Hit it
suspended in
twice.
stasis. It will never be.
Never again.
Alright, cool. So, Alin, Belril, and Kies are off for about an hour. Castrick, you get back 6 fatigue points. Probably 7, you eat breakfast.
Alright.
They come back with food. The food is distributed. So you don't have to mark off rations.
Wait, a
What time is
third?
it?
It is now, so you guys get up at like 8. It's like 10 o'clock probably, after all the healing is done, and then he heads off.
Okay.
Danny,
Yes?
I slow down once I hit a third of my fatigue.
Okay.
Do I? So.
Oh
like, if
yes,
I
your
had-
movement is slowed down, yes.
So if I
It's
had-
when you're lower than a third, right?
It's at a third, isn't it?
At a third or lower, I believe.
Okay.
So if I'm at 3 fatigue, I'm still good.
What is your max?
10.
No.
At 3
That's below
fatigue, you're
third.
not good.
4?
4
you're
you're
good.
good.
Okay.
Remember, you're missing 3 from... No, sorry, you're missing 4 from lack of sleep.
Yeah, I did. I already calculated
He just
that.
went down to 0 and then gained 6.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah.
So you're at 6.
So I'm going to...
Oh, yeah, sorry, no, it's less than 1/3 of your fatigue points. So yeah, you can go to 4 fine, but 3 is not fine. There's that break point there.
Okay, I'd like to spend 2 fatigue points healing somebody.
Alright, yeah, make me another greater healing roll.
Make it.
Alright, yeah. So you heal up all the people who are wounded enough that they won't be able to walk. The caravan master, if it can be called that when it's on foot, rounds up everybody, gets supplies organized, gets what's left of the tent packed away, and by 10 o'clock after Castor finishes his healing, you guys are ready to head off.
Alright.
Alright.
March.
Plan.
So let's
We should-
continue trying to get past this cliff.
Alright. Think we go there? Is it only taking us 20 minutes a hex again?
It's probably a
Or
little bit
slow.
longer because of the mud, but it's not too bad because
Yeah.
you're on foot.
Okay.
So, call it 20 minutes still.
Roger.
Alright, yeah,
So-
you see there's a break in like the dense forest across, but there's still this like 15-yard drop that I contend
Yeah.
with. You see farther along though, this cliff, it begins like rising on the other side, so it doesn't like drop down to the ground anymore, and it's like opening up into a ravine rather than an actual cliff.
So this cliff is getting worse as we go along.
It's not a cliff anymore.
It's
now
becoming a
it's-
ravine. Where, like
Bollocks.
the other side is like rising, but you're still like there's like this old channel where it looks like this river used to flow,
Hmm.
but it's now not flowing there anymore. So it's just this deep cut channel in the earth.
That's really, really unfortunate.
So now you have to go down a cliff and then back up a cliff.
I mean, I consult with the guy with the map again. Does he think we should go back, or is it just best to keep going this way at this point? Probably take us the rest of the day to head the other way.
He shrugs and says he doesn't know. None of this stuff is mapped out. That's why
Okay.
they need
Well,
surveyors.
screw it, we'll just keep going. Hope the surveyors are taking notes so we don't have to do this again.
Somebody's probably taking down a rough map of the area.
Okay, cool.
All right, so your plan is just to like walk around it until
Yeah.
this cliff like just shallows out enough that you can walk.
Unless someone has a
12
flash
years
inspiration.
later.
I mean, yeah, I don't have the fatigue to just start making a bloody bridge across. That would probably kill me.
If that's your plan, it takes about 4 hours
Okay.
until you reach the edge of it. Let me unblock the land in vaguely hex-like patterns. So yeah, the ravine gives out at some point, and it shallows out to just another drop on one side, which fingers out into kind of gullies.
Good grief.
So yeah, it looks like this was an old river that it used to flow here, and it dried up, and it took a different route.
Hmm. Alright, so where are we, around here-ish?
So yeah, you made it here. So I need to
Okay, cool.
reveal. Yes, it's just grassland on this side. Not grassland, forest. But normal forest.
Alright.
4 hours have passed, so it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Everyone seems good to keep going. I guess we keep going.
You guys eat food at some point. It's all good.
Yeah. Straight.
So where's the like end destination?
right here.
Oh, that square. That
Yeah.
like. Oh, okay. Alrighty.
Quite a ways
Somewhere
off.
up along that like ridge line.
What's the effective range of each of these hexes?
I can calculate that. Let's see. Each normal hex is normally
1 meter.
3 miles. It's probably about half a mile per hex.
Okay. How far can you shoot an arrow from an elevation of the top of a keep?
Depends how strong you are.
Yeah.
Okay, strength 12, for example. Roughly.
How far could you shoot it?
Well, I mean, is it even feasible to hit people on the other side of this river if you build a keep over there?
No. A 3-mile
Okay.
shot? No.
Okay.
Yeah, what the hell?
Well, I don't know. I'm not good at conversions.
3-mile shot?
3 miles, that's...
It's like 2
That's
kilometers.
insane.
No, it's like 4 kilometers, sorry.
Yeah,
It's like
that,
yeah,
that would be an
kilometers.
insane shot.
Yeah,
That's 5 kilometers.
something like that. It's a long way, is the
You
point.
probably only get, what, minus 100 on your range modifier
Oh,
shots?
it would be outside the range of any actual bow.
Damn.
It's exactly 4.8 kilometers.
Whoa.
Did the math.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Alright, we're heading north.
Lead on.
I can go through this square without any
Yeah.
troubles, right? Okay, good. Yeah.
It's probably rough going, but like you have to like skitter down some gullies and like climb up the other side, but it's no more difficult than the normal terrain.
Okay, yeah. Get there, and then one further. And I guess we should start heading towards the mountain. Hill.
Northeast it is.
Northeast. East.
That was quite a detour.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
So you begin traveling along, and you can see, as you're traveling, the ground turns mushy.
Marsh.
Yeah, it looks like this area is like a washed-out marshlands area.
This is definitely a difficult position to get to.
You know, I want one of Dora the Explorer's friends right now.
It's 5 o'clock at night now. No, sorry,
Okay.
3 o'clock.
And we're out in the open. How's the
You're in
weather?
forest.
It's all forest.
The weather
Right.
in the afternoon stays windy, but no rain.
Okay.
Why don't we try and like head up
Chocolate
along
rain.
like here and like
Across the other side of the river, you reckon?
yeah, like
It did look
try
fairly
and-
fordable across here, because it was like flat and washed out
yeah.
as it
Okay.
rounded that bend.
Yeah,
Sure,
and
I'll
then
take
this side
Rex's
at least
advice.
there's a big cliff on this side for us, so it'd be really easy to defend.
From the weather or from anything in here?
Both.
It would make it slightly easier to defend from the weather, but the ravine, I don't think the ravine would help from the weather.
No, the ravine probably wouldn't help, but at least this side, if wind was coming from this
I have
side.
no experience with this matter. If Raxus says go that way, I don't see a problem with it immediately, despite knowing Raxus. Cool, that's 20 minutes, 40 minutes.
You catch sight of the river here,
Nice.
and forest across from it in the distance.
I
dense
say
forest.
we like go over here or
4
here
o'clock.
and then make camp for the night.
It's 4 o'clock.
Yeah, like
There's lots of time.
Yeah.
okay, whatever.
Yeah, sunset's around 7.
Alrighty.
We can even send Belril out at 6 to find more supplies.
No.
Fine, starve. Be that way.
Yeah.
What do I see immediately in
sorry.
front of me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can
Okay.
see across there's like this dense new growth forest, makes traveling difficult.
But there's a gap right here that we saw earlier.
Yes.
Looks like it's fordable.
Looks like there was a gap there at least.
We'll head to there.
If you're traveling there, gets you to 5. Yeah, so you can see by about 5 o'clock, 5 and a bit, you can get to where you saw before here.
Okay, sure.
Alright. I think that's
I guess
where-
here is just as good, right?
and like camp over here.
Why not just camp by the river? As long as there aren't avalanches or a huge
the-
storm,
The cliff side would probably be safer.
in case rocks fall down it.
Raxus, give me a tactics roll.
Wouldn't that be survival?
No, tactics.
Yeah, you're trying to prevent attacks from any enemies, not any
I
other.
failed by
Okay.
wide margin.
That's all.
Well, what time is it again? 5-ish?
Yeah, probably like
How long do
5:30,
you think it
5:40.
would take to cross the river?
Anywhere between 20 minutes if things go well to an hour if things go poorly.
I
We
say we
can
plenty of
stay
time.
on this side of
Then.
the river for tonight.
Hmm?
I say we stay on this side of the river for tonight and just like
I think
bunker
we
down
should get
whatever
across
time.
the river tonight, and then
I-
you don't need to worry about it tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't want the river swelling in the nighttime,
Alright.
so we'll try and cross the river.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, the river is flat here. It's not terribly difficult. It's more of a just a speed thing and how long it's going to take.
Hmm.
So I'm going to do 3 separate checks. The first is for your group. I think your average health is like 11.
Yeah, probably.
Well, yeah, 13, 12, and whatever.
Mine's 10.
Yeah. Okay. So the average is out to about 11. So unfortunately, it takes you guys a fair amount of time to get across. The Red Shadow, when they cross, they have an average of 11. They're fine. They get across it no problem. Probably you guys, like at some point, all in, as the lowest health in the party, you like fall and get washed part way downstream, and so there's a time where they have to like throw you a rope and you have to like haul yourself back onto your feet.
No, well
It
then.
just takes time. And
Damn it.
everybody else is health 9
Oh boy.
Oh, man.
on average. They're not healthy people.
Can we assist them? Like, take some of their theodolites and crap?
Yeah, you're taking
heavy
off some
gear.
equipment, and that's
And 10.
why there's no like deaths since nobody critically failed.
Thank God.
Thank goodness.
Um,
As amusing as
Think-
that would be.
Yeah.
What was his name,
but
Merrick?
they get it. You guys get across in about 40 minutes. It's now a little after 6:20.
All right, I say we bunker down here.
And you're on the
So-
other
Yeah.
side.
I
Just
guess
gonna
survival
balance.
roll. Survival roll is in order for Balrog to find us a campsite.
If Belro's finding you guys a campsite, then yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Preferably one that shields from the weather.
He makes that by quite a margin.
Tell me one feature of the campsite you would like.
What's the weather like right now?
The weather right now is windy but clear. The temperature is a little bit cooler than normal. A little bit. It's like around 0 degrees.
Then easy to defend from attacks.
It's around 0 degrees, and it's windy, and we've just walked through a river.
Yeah.
It's cool. We can dry our clothes
Yeah, you
in a
guys are making
fire.
camp. You guys can set a fire. People are cold, but it's not
Yes.
too bad.
Yeah.
All right.
If it's easy to defend, we can, have a fire. If
So yeah,
it
you
was
end up with your camp. Do you want to camp next to the river or away from it?
A bit further away from it.
yeah,
Don't want
away
it
from the
getting
river.
washed out.
Yeah, you end up once again at the top of a small rise with this dense forest at your back. That way you can defend yourself from anybody who's trying to run uphill at you.
All right.
And night
will-
happens.
Because, only spiders live in the denser part of the forest.
I'm going to spend all my fatigue
that's
points to
nice.
0, just so like when I rest up, it's gonna go back to full again.
All right, so you spread some healing love around.
I see. Do I see
Spread that
Cass
healing
starting
love.
to do this?
Probably.
All right. I'll offer him my power stone. Tell him not to deplete it completely, but he can use up to 2 fatigue from it to heal people.
All right, thank you. I'll use it.
Yeah.
So
All
I'll
right.
spend like 6 fatigue in total.
Okay, cool. Which knocks off another 12 from their injury.
Ooh, I fail.
Ooh.
Damn it.
You can make a second check because
So
really
much
would
for
be
that.
probably 3 and 3 is how you would have split it up.
All right.
So it's not necessarily all lost. There you go.
All right.
So you knock 6 points off.
Oh yeah. 3, 6.
Let's say they had 76 before. You knocked 6 off now. And 8 off before. All right. People are still injured, but they're getting better. They'll heal in the night, which is good. So nighttime comes. Everybody roll me... Or no, everybody camps down for the night. Whoever's on watch, you guys can decide. It gets to make a random encounter roll. Yay.
Balrog and Praxis will. Okay, fine. I'll let you make.
All right, all 10,
Uh,
11. Ooh.
I have less sleep, so I figured I'd be taking at least one watch.
All right, well, there are no traveling peasants here, so you run into nobody.
Oh, poor nobody. That's what you get for taking people's eyes out.
Morning comes. The weather is clear. Everybody gets to make a health roll in the night if you're injured to recover an HP.
I've not been below max HP in ages. Literally half a year at least.
Do I
Alright.
still recover any... Oh, never mind.
And morning comes. It's about 9 o'clock by the time the camp is ready to be moved. Everybody
Fine.
mark off 3 rations.
We
I don't
can
see if I
spend
wanna
an
use
hour
somebody
with
now.
Beryl trying to
Nah.
find rabbits. Right?
No. Let's just head out.
Yep.
There's 3 hexes to be gained from just.
I
using
guess
that
we
hour.
can-
It's the 29th.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's just
I guess
head
we
out.
can forage once we're just guarding.
What's my
Yeah.
penalty if I want to heal somebody right now?
Oh, it's been a day? Yeah, I'll call it 24 hours for ease of use. -7.
Holy crap.
Well, everybody, you're on your own.
Yeah, wounds
God
have set in.
bless.
Yeah.
So we start moving, I guess.
Alright. Let me just check. Does April have... How many days does April have?
20,
30.
April
30.
has
30.
April has
30.
30.
Okay, cool.
30.
That's all I wanted to know. So it's the 29th today. There's one more day of April left. And you guys set out at 9 o'clock.
Alright. 9:20 right there.
It's taking us longer because this area isn't mapped, right? Like when we come back, it'll be a bit easier.
Oh, yeah,
to-
yeah, because you'll just be
Yeah,
like, I take
we-
the path back. And it'll be like, alright, it takes you 2 days.
We won't go up here, down here, all the way along here, and then, you know. We could also just bring ladders and climbing gear.
That's something to look for in the future.
Hmm.
Or
If-
remember about.
Someone
Well,
does
there-
have photographic memory, eidetic memory.
Indeed.
Hey.
Alright,
And someone else has actually drawn a map. Oh, right, sorry.
10 o'clock.
Alright. And a third.
I think we're gonna make it there, guys.
You
Maybe
had
one
to say
day.
it. You had
No.
to say it.
You see off
Ah.
to your left, a cliff that drops down. As you're like traveling, you see it's like a long just drop into a lower part of the forest.
Okay.
Kind of on a small
that's
rise where you guys
interesting.
are.
Bit of a cliff. Then up here.
Yeah, you see that cliff like ends, but there's a swamp that takes over in that area. It's a low point and
It's-
it's muddy.
Looks like it's a good job we went right. Or east.
Or Weast.
East.
And before
No, it
there
was
was like
east,
a
right?
path.
It's been 11
it is
o'clock
east
now.
this time.
And
Okay.
before there was a path like right there.
I wouldn't
Yeah, the
doubt.
path
You'll
was
never
just
know.
a bit to the right.
No, we're going back
Or
that
we
way,
will know when
obviously.
we go back.
Nah.
So 11:20, did you say, or 10:20?
Danny?
Hello.
One moment.
Oh, I thought there was Skype for a second.
Has it
Rest in
gone well?
peace. Rest in peace, Danny.
Well, I'm gonna fill up my water. Hang on a sec.
Have fun.
Alright.
You know, it's
There we go.
Alright. Neil's
So let's see. Nil isn't back.
keys.
no, he just went to go
Okay.
fill his water.
In that case, we can take a quick break.
Alright.
All right.
Alright. Continue.
Yes. Alright, so you guys push on. It's clear sailing from here on in. So. You guys are able to find the site and get up to it. You can see that there's this rise. There's a rise to your right and left, but the area you're able to take up is like a shallow walk.
That's what-
Yeah, and once you get close, the cartographers and surveyors begin taking over. They start taking more and more detailed measurements. And
Alright.
when they get close, they say to you, all right, this looks like the right area. We're going to need to pick a campsite. We'll be here for a few days.
Belville,
So
where are we
Belville-
making camps?
Alright.
Belville will spend some extra time looking for like a really easily defendable.
All right, it normally takes about an hour. You can use extra time to search out a better campsite. How much extra time would you like to spend?
How much time would give a +2?
Every doubling gives a +1, so 4 hours worth of searching, which you have time for before it's time to make camp.
Yeah.
Gives
So
a +2.
yeah, I'll use 4 hours.
Okay.
For +2.
I
Your
guess
effective skill is now 16, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now a 16, 17, or 18 is a critical success, which is good. No, sorry. A 3, 4, or 5 is a critical success.
down.
And a
I got
16
excited.
isn't a critical failure.
So
Well, that's not.
I get it
Just a
by
normal
5.
success. All right, name one feature you're looking for in this site.
Easily defendable from attacks.
All right.
God
Gold ingots, that's...
damn it.
You know what? We're gonna be here for a few days. We can just
Yeah,
visit.
and you don't know the weather for the few days.
Yeah.
We cannot.
And
We
then there's
use
3
like
thunderstorms in a
okay.
row.
Well, this is my idea, okay? So we're here for a few days. We get a really defendable position, and then we get parts of trees and stuff, and kind of make pseudo coverings during
Oh,
our
great.
time.
How good is your survival roll?
Well, Bell
Why
rules
don't we
is
just find someone sheltered and then get sharpened stakes and put them out front?
Yeah.
nah.
Alright.
It would have been
That's
easier
enough
to
PvE.
the latter than the former.
So by the time
Whatever.
Belriel finds a site, night is falling. You guys end up camping with the drop of this cliff line off to one side. Because it makes it quite defendable. Probably you actually want to camp if you're looking for a defendable place in the crook
Near the
of this
corner.
turn. Yeah.
But that leaves us nowhere to run, which would be interesting.
No,
You
you're
can
looking to
just
defend,
jump
not
off,
retreat.
It's fine.
No retreat.
Yeah.
Alright.
Never.
I
And
can
night
take
falls.
some falling damage.
Night falls on the 29th.
Danny,
Yes.
could I make an esoteric medicine roll to provide aid for people to help up their natural recovery?
Absolutely.
Alright. I'll spend a couple.
One
I would have spent
hour.
Yeah.
would have spent the hours then.
Yeah, you spent the night with them, and yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Night comes. Everybody goes to rest. Whoever is on watch. Could you roll me 3d6 and 2d6, please?
Ah, damn it.
9. Where is it? There we go. All right. You encounter nobody through the night. Morning dawns, and at this point, the surveyors begin getting to work. So the 16 of them, all of whom are now they're mostly put together. They're missing 2 or 3 hit points apiece, but they're...
Wait, can I make my health roll?
Oh, yes, you can also. Everybody who's injured can make health rolls through the night.
Alright.
There you go, Castrick, 1 hit point
Wait,
back.
Do I have to make an
That's great.
esoteric medicine roll at all?
No.
Alright.
You're able to provide it to them.
Okay.
Was anybody else injured?
Nope. Was Rexus or is he got...
Did we ever wait for Tim to get back?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, good.
I'm still here.
I zoned out. I'm like, I know he was missing. Did we wait for him
Yeah,
to get
he's
back?
not
Or
like
did
his
that...
character. He's not being
Yeah.
very sociable.
All right.
I actually came back a bit sooner than I said I was back, and I was wondering why we weren't doing any.
Oh.
All right. So the 16 of them want to begin surveying this site. So they're going to have to break up into a number of teams.
Oh, shit.
So the main group of them, 12, are going to be surveying the actual land, here. A detailed survey of, heights and what's going to have to be level and such, things like that. The other 4 are going to be exploring the nearby areas. We dropped Declan. We'll wait for him to get back in a moment.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot, Declan.
And he's gone.
No.
Declan, no.
Well, Alden died suddenly.
No.
Alden fell off the cliff in
He
his
just,
sleep.
he just collapsed on the floor.
Just rolls over. Brian.
There go all of those wards.
Ah.
And his neck.
There should be a fun.
I don't know, man. He has a lot of words. He probably
That should be a
could
musical.
survive.
That should be a wizard competition. Just have a shit ton of wards and just fall off a cliff.
It's just the competition to see who can live from falling off of the highest cliff. You construct your cliff and then jump off of it.
Declan.
I missed a group call apparently. I think he might be trying to call us.
All right, here, I'll restart the call.
Or is that someone else?
All right.
Thought that was on my end.
Yeah. All right. So, as I was saying, 12 people are going to have to go off and survey the local area. Another 4 are being sent off to survey the surrounding area in general.
Fuck.
Okay.
How do you
well,
guys-
Belrose should go with that team because he's good at navigating in the wilderness.
Yes. Raxus, you made one hell of an impression. So, for once, Ogric is willing to defer to you to how you guys should be split up.
All right. I say Ogric's party, and we'll stay here, or we'll stay with the main group, and we'll go off with the side group.
4 and 4.
Yeah.
Can I switch with Belgril just because?
Wait.
No.
How many?
No.
No.
How many
Need Belrose
groups?
survival.
How many groups are there? Just
Two.
two.
It's
Just 2.
4 and 16.
Just do.
4 and 12.
4 and 12. I can't math.
Yeah.
4 and 12 and 8 guards. So really, we should assign 1 extra to the main Well, I mean,
But we're going out
are
into
you-
the more dangerous area. They're staying in the defendable area.
fair
Yeah.
enough.
Well, no, they're gonna have to leave it to survey the actual site, right? They're gonna be moving around.
We're
They're
just
not
going
sitting on
a
their
bit
asses.
further.
How about you have the NPCs go with the smaller group, and the 5 of us go with the larger group?
I do agree that,
Yeah,
Since it- well, we don't know the capabilities of any of the NPCs.
Yeah. Yeah,
You'll
we don't
go-
know if any of them have any survival roles or anything like that to navigate the forest.
I will go with the NPCs.
Yeah, it's your call, Raxus.
You divide everyone up how you see fit, Raxus.
I mean, okay, if I just go with the NPCs, my
Just-
only job would just to be keep them alive.
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of our job.
if
is
any of
just
them
to-
die, you get lynched.
No, if any of them die, the job takes longer, which is less efficient.
I just heal them. That's
Hmm.
about it.
But at least if they die, we have extra food.
I should probably
That is
be
true.
with the
Human
party
flesh
that's
is a bit
most
chewy,
likely
though.
going to be hurt because I can heal them right away.
Actually, yeah. That actually sounds like a decent idea. Maybe Castric, and Castric goes with them.
With
He
the
stays
4 or the
here,
12.
and the other 3 NPCs go with Castric into the forest, and we stay with the main group to defend.
What about Belville for navigating in the woodlands? I think he'd be useful for that.
Well, I mean, we have
But you want him overseeing the campsite.
I think they got target.
I want him in the campsite. I don't want him to go alone.
Alone with 7
Actually-
people.
Actually, hold on. Me, Belro, and Castric will go out with with the smaller group, and everybody else stays here.
Okay,
I think that's how we'll do it.
that's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, me and Belro can pretty much defend anything. So
Okay.
Pretty much defend anything.
yeah, so me, Castric,
Except
and
for rain.
Belro.
Except for a tree.
Yeah, except for the tree.
Or Victoria. Well, I mean, she lived.
She did live. I did defend her.
Barely.
All right. So that is how things are divided up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the cart and this random sphere are not there. All right. That's important. We'll come back to that. And I guess I should slap down a Belrill token.
Slap down that buggerel token.
KO.
So, Belrill's group, since I'm assuming he's leading the good survival role,
Yeah.
begins heading out. You guys first investigate the swamp up to the north. Would you roll me 3d6 and 2d6 for that?
Mm-hmm.
18.
Into the swamp.
18.
Oh, you guys wearing your really heavy armor in the swamp?
Yep.
Don't fall over.
Oh god.
8. 4. Alright. So yeah, you guys see nothing other than the average wood-like creatures
Okay.
moving through the swamp. The cartographers take rough maps, a few measurements, using the angle of the sun and a rough guess at what time it is.
All right.
And they eventually circle around and follow this cliff. You can see from up here that the river winds down a fair ways.
If there's any way I can assist them, I'll provide it. I don't hold up something, move something here.
Yeah, occasionally ask you to move something, read something off. And all this takes the rest of the day. Allin's group.
Yes.
Could you roll me 3d6 and 2d6?
Oh boy.
Well, I rolled a 3.
All right, cool.
Does that do anything?
Nothing special. So
Absolutely
throughout the day, this group of 10 surveyors, 12, kind of roam over this hillside, setting up different instruments, running lengths of chain between various points. It's about noon when one of them calls out, "Son of a bitch! It's right in dead center in the way." Yeah, people come over. They're taking a measurement between 2 points, and there's this huge old tree dead center.
I got this. I begin chanting.
Okay,
Tree, go
Oh
away.
shit.
says,
Oh
"Fuck, are we gonna move this?"
You don't
Shit,
move.
we got
I'm still
axes, right?
chanting.
All right, yeah,
I would like to ignite fire,
okay.
blowtorch,
I do have
Okay.
the axe skill, by the way.
on the tree.
Okay. Yeah, I think you can only like ignite a point of it, right? It's not like
Could
Base.
Owen get a common
Okay, yeah.
sense roll for this?
No.
yeah. So you make your ignite flame roll.
Okay.
That's 3
He
points
gets a
that you're spending on it.
self-control roll, but only if he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to burn this tree. It's being helpful to the
God
party.
damn it.
What could possibly go wrong, guys?
Yes,
Forest fire?
yes,
Because we're in the
please
middle of the
just,
forest.
there's one in the
That's-
forest fire, there's
that's
two
some
pinpoints in our
amount.
position to
Alright.
the entire forest.
Listen, Raxus isn't there to argue this.
I know,
Um,
it's
This-
so
I'm
bad.
What
sure
is-
you see the smoke and cum running. It's fine.
What do you know ignite flame at?
10.
Oh, there you go then. So yeah, you finish your chant, and the base of the tree at like the side you're pointing on, bursts into flames. There's some swearing. Son of a what the shit is that? It's one of the more foul-mouthed guys comes up to you.
The tree's going to be gone soon. Don't worry about it.
Did I notice that Olin did this?
Oh yeah, he was like chanting. Anybody who knows what magic looks like, and yes, you've spent time with a chanter before. You noticed it kind of as it was happening.
Okay, I'll ask Olin if he could teach me how to do that.
It continues burning.
I'm just, hang on, let me see if I give a shit. Yeah,
You're staying there.
I turn
Oh,
to him. I turn to him, turn my gaze at this burning tree. Yeah, Castric knows a dude. Or a lady.
Castric nose, dude. So trees would normally get a health roll to see if they burn down completely when lit like this. They get +2 because it's rained recently.
Son of a bitch.
All right. So it burns up
So much
like
for
one
that.
side and scorches the bark, but eventually it's too wet for it to actually like burn the whole tree down by
Keep
You
itself.
try again.
So the
I
fire
tried-
smolders out after about like 10 minutes.
10 minutes, I get one fatigue back. Hurrah.
All right.
That means I
Woohoo.
can see again.
And finally, one guy says, "All right, if you're done, we're gonna get the axes out. All right."
It should be easier to cut down now, right?
He shrugs. Hell if I know. Listen,
I mean-
he like chucks you an axe.
I dodge.
Okay, it drops into the ground. He looks at it and says, "Put in an honest day's work and help us cut this sucker down."
I will pick up the axe and start cutting down the tree.
All right.
Or helping to, anyways.
All right. The next
Can I-
hour is spent.
Can I roll against my axe skill?
Sure.
Okay, it's melee weapon axe, by the way.
You have that.
Cut my arm off.
I'll be back in a few minutes, guys.
Yeah,
Let's
Okay.
let's take a quick break for food.
Yeah.
Come back.
that is
alright.
not a good axe.
Should we come back at 8 o'clock?
Yeah, sounds good.
Sure.
Sure.
See you guys then.
All right, recording has started.
All right. So, before the break, you guys had base team had been cutting down a large tree.
Well, yeah, more or less.
Yes, you went at it. Wasn't particularly good, but it takes about 2 hours worth of work to hack into this tree enough and shape it enough that it begins falling over. Everybody steps back. Traditional timber falls. And then the rest of the day is spent hauling it out of the way and taking the measurements. It's actually just kind of rolled off the side of the hill.
We can use it as...
Firewood for all.
Yeah, like some
Yeah.
of the bigger branches are taken off it, but like the main trunk of it is just kind of rolled out of the way so they can keep taking measurements.
Alright.
And as it tumbles down the hill, it takes it a few smaller trees with it.
Yay!
Convenient.
More firewood.
Yeah.
It's stakes for the defense of the camp.
Well, I'll set up some lamb.
Steaks.
Yeah.
I like steaks.
Mm-hmm.
Wooden stakes.
Oh, well, that's just disgusting.
Yeah. Who eats wood, honestly?
I'm sure there are more than a few porn stars that do that on a regular
Oh, for
basis.
fuck's sake. Really? I didn't even mean it like
No,
that.
you see, porn
was
stars,
wondering what
they
the
still
silence
eat
was
like
about.
normal food, you know? Like, they won't eat wood.
It was a joke.
Uh-huh.
Your joke.
So, night comes. The away group returns.
Yeah.
In camp.
Oh, I got my hopes up for nothing.
And yeah, camp continues. So the first day of work is done.
One
Okay,
more
How
hour.
many hours of day left, or like actual daylight are there?
Probably about 1.
Ooh.
I spend that 1 hour reinforcing the camp, like putting down like defenses and stuff. So,
Do you have any skill in trap making?
No. Does
When we
Belro's
go
survival
to-
get a default
Um,
to trap making?
actually, seeing as traps default to -5 for survival purposes, for like catching animals, I suppose the opposite should also be true. You
Yeah.
could make a
Hang on,
survival.
hang on. Did you mean you enforce it against enemies or against weather? Because one of them has done a lot more damage than the other.
Against potential enemies. We're going to be here for a while, so I want this to be completely safe.
So we're going to take significantly more damage from weather.
Okay, we'll
Probably.
just build the keep 4 adders while we're here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Danny,
What do we need the
That's
surveyors for?
survival
Day.
goal, which
What's up, Puzzle?
I'd like to make a hole and say to build a tent on top of it so we can make a pit fire inside.
All right.
A pit fire? What?
A pit fire is basically, it's a fire, you dig a hole in the ground, right? And you make a fire, right? The idea is,
In a pit?
yeah, because the weather won't be able to affect it as well, because the winds won't be able to affect the fire.
yeah,
Oh,
that's why you make
I'm
fire.
not this.
Castrick, do you have any skill in survival?
No.
This
Good,
idea
otherwise
does
you
not
wouldn't
cross your
know
mind.
that.
Ah.
Yeah.
It's a good idea, but doesn't cross your mind.
Okay.
Screw it, we'll just make a bigger fire.
All right. Belril is able to like. What kind of traps is he setting? Like just. Describe them to me.
Like some
Wait, does he have survival? Oh yeah, he makes that.
survival at +2, so he
Yeah.
makes it by quite a big margin. Trip wires for like a lot, like
Does he have
pseudo
wire?
alarms and stuff.
Does he have wire?
Shit, no. Could he use like
Leaves?
No,
Are you sure
I'm
he doesn't
thinking
want
like
to
vine
farm for food?
something like a vine.
No, there are no
like that.
vines.
Nothing
Nothing that would be suitable for like trap making.
Why didn't we just go forage for food? That would make way more sense.
Mhm.
I've already spent
Let
my
us worry about making the place defendable.
See, I think Belril spends like the last hour of daylight looking around and realizing that he has no supplies.
Yeah.
Alright,
Um,
Belro,
Danny,
I guess we're eating rations tonight.
could I just use like branches to like make up to like tent poles and use my actual blanket as like the top for the tent?
Yeah, so you're gonna make like a lean-to.
Yeah, and
Alright.
I'll dig a hole if I can, just so I can.
All right. Yeah, the main tent is pitched. Was pitched last night, I guess. And a fire goes on. You hear. Let's see, who is it?
The 14 scale, come on.
Robern. Complaining about like the food because they've just got like hunks of dried bread and like dried meat. And he's just complaining about it and says that tomorrow he's gonna go out and get some real meat.
That sounds like a good plan.
Alright.
All right. And night passes. Whoever's on night watch, can you give me 3d6 and 2d6?
God damn it, all of it.
Sorry for being faster than you.
Welcome to May 1st, everyone.
Yay!
Hey.
Man, the first,
Fools.
Cool. Nothing happens during the night.
yay.
I gain an extra arrow towards
Actually,
casting tents.
Wait, let me check this out. Something might happen.
Oh boy.
Oh,
What's that? Sorry, let me consult something.
Actually, shit, there were traps that Burrow could have made. Fuck. Oh well.
with what supplies?
You don't need supplies for what I was thinking of.
All right. So morning comes. Nothing happens during the night.
Alright.
Once again, the people have to be split into two teams. There's talk that most of this hill is going to have to be cleared to get all measurements. So the same 12 people are going to be staying and just clearing the hill. And
Did it
then
rain?
another. No, actually, sorry. Let me check. No, it's cloudy, but not rain.
I really want
Yeah.
to just burn down a swath of this forest to help clear. I'll gather my
Yeah.
energy for now,
Probably.
but it's happening.
Oh boy.
So the plan is to set off in the same teams as last time. 4 guys
Yeah.
surveying the area, and then the other 12 working on the hill.
Is it possible that while we're out, like they're out surveying the area, Belrook could also forage for food during that time? Like
No,
at a-
not if he wants to be. Not if he wants to be close enough to keep them safe.
Oh, never mind then.
We can do it in the hour of daylight we have at the end of each day.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yes, mark off 3 days or 3 rations uses.
Yeah. So I guess we'll set off in the same teams since they were last time.
Let me see. Raxus, you're approached by Robern, the archer, in the other security group. So he comes up to you and says, "Hey, listen, I want to go out hunting. It's a lot easier if I go out in the traveling group. Switch?"
Like switch with who?
You.
Me and you switch.
I'd prefer to stay with my brother, so maybe you and Castrick switch.
Whatever, as long as I get to go along.
All right.
Alright.
All right. He turns around and says, "All right, Bila, we're with these guys."
No. It would have to be just you. Like, we need the same ratio of defenders.
He says, "What? Am I supposed to haul any of my kills back myself?
I'll help you haul them.
Why do you think I got a punk like this?" The kid turns and says, "Shut the fuck up." Robert elbows him in the side. "Hey,
Kid's mouth.
talking to somebody important here."
These guys are adorable. They're going to die horribly, aren't they?
Eventually, probably. I mean, they're adventurers. Happens to all of us.
How many people are left behind to defend the main group if these two come along?
That would be 4 and 4.
Or
Yeah, okay. I guess it'll have to do. I just tell the group staying here to be extra vigilant.
All right, yeah, he claps you on the shoulder. "Yeah, thanks, man. All right, you buddy, Castramic, you're with them."
radio.
Yeah.
Castramic.
All right,
Gastronomic.
and the teams are rearranged. Awesome. So
Yes.
the away team, today travels down and around to the bottom of the cliff, and is investigating this direction.
Thanks. Thank you for this.
Nice stealth rolls you've got going there.
Yeah, all of the best of the stealth rolls.
All right, and let's.
Thanks.
That wasn't even a word.
All right.
Burning things is in the second half of the rulebook, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Raxus, you're traveling along. It's probably about coming up on noon, and you see the two of them just walking away from the group.
Okay. You two, you need to stay with the group. It's not safe to
Yeah.
travel.
Robin turns. He continues kind of backpedaling. Says, "Hey, we're going hunting. We told you, man.
I
Listen. Bila, get going. You guys can handle your shit, all right? We'll be back. And listen, you guys can have whatever you want from what we catch, all right?"
all right. If you're not back within a few hours, we're not going to send a search party for you.
Send a search party if we're back in a few hours. Then what's the deal?
No, if you guys don't come
He
back, we're
walks
not
off.
sending a search party. If you get lost, you're on your own.
If you lost, you're lost.
You already left. What are you talking to?
All right. Yeah, they head off into the forest. Raxus, would you give me 2d6 and 3d6?
Yeah. I tell Belrose to keep his shield strapped since it's just us two.
All right.
That's
Make
going to
a
help his
health
bushwhacking.
Forearm. His
He will love you
forearm.
for this.
Belrose
His
understands
forearm.
why I'm doing this. Shut up.
Yeah, make
That
a
is
health roll
extremely average.
For Belrose,
for him.
That's incredible.
Alright.
he misses it by 1.
All right. His arm is sore, but not sprained. Critical failure would have meant he dislocated his arm from his shield all day.
So funny.
All right.
And then he could not use his
Got an
shield.
11 and a 7.
Yeah.
So average.
All right. You encounter nobody and map out the edge of this swamp and pushing over in this direction later in the day, that part of the cliff line, and then return.
All right.
So you're out probably until about 4 o'clock, and those two don't come back.
All right.
Olin and Co. So the day's work involves clearing away a number of smaller trees. Some people are going around now with lengths of chain and measuring off like quadrants and marking them down with like little wooden stakes. And like gridding out the area. Are you guys helping with the construction? Or destruction, I guess.
No,
Me as
that's too
well.
much work. I'll keep
I'll help.
watch.
Alright, Castrick, would you roll me a health roll?
I make it.
Alright, you're good. It's hard work, but it feels good to be like doing stuff physically. And yeah, a number of trees get cleared away, and in the same way as the old ones, just like rolled over the stumps of the ones that were farther down the hill, and then just rolled off the cliff into a pile at the bottom. And work comes... Actually, can you guys roll me 3d6 and 2d6? All in, I suppose. Alright. You guys encounter nobody and nothing.
Almost as average as Raxus.
Weather that night, the clouds clear away, and you get a good look at the stars.
So we got back at 4, right? So we
yeah.
have until about 6 or 7.
Yeah, the guys you're with, they take some time off. Some alcohol is produced by one of them. Nobody asks where. Shared around. Belrill and he's going around doing what?
Belrill and me will set up stakes and dig a shallow moat like a rubber stake.
When Belrill gets back, I'm taking him foraging.
No, he doesn't go with you.
What prick? Fine, starve.
Alright, let's do this then.
Tarm, that's why we bought enough rations for the week, dude.
Yeah, 5 days. It's been, what, 5 or 6 already? Really?
This is day 2 of construction, and I think you spent 2 traveling. Took longer than expected because of the weather.
I'm going to help forge.
Okay. If you were reinforcing the area, I want to have an actual map.
Alright. Yeah.
So you have off to one side this curving like cliff edge. It's not a sharp edge. It's like a slow hill roll, but that's kind of the cusp of it.
Yeah, do you mind okay, drawing down.
Yeah, it comes down like this. Reinforce it just a little bit. Yeah, and the hill goes on like that. The big tent has been set up.
I thought we were kind of like in an area like this, and it was kind of like...
Your campsite doesn't... It's a big turning point. The campsite doesn't have cover that much area.
Okay. Alright.
So it's likely people will come from this direction if they were coming to attack you, because this way is just a cliff, but they could circle around if they really wanted to. So yeah, there's this big... Let me think how large it is. It's probably smaller than that. Nope, that's the wrong thing.
And then you have our little standalone tents.
Yeah, probably fairly nearby. No, it would be fairly big since that's only a... Well, let's see, it's a 20-man tent. Each man takes about 2 yards to lie down.
That's 40 yards square,
Yeah,
assuming we're friendly.
yeah, so 40 rooted.
6 and a bit.
Yeah, it has a radius of 6. Is that right? I
Mm,
feel like I'm missing a
7.
pie in there.
You'd have to round up.
Yeah.
Probably I'm missing a pie somewhere.
Math. Gosh. Alright. Is that satisfactory, Danny? So then we
There
have
we go. That's what it looks like. So yeah, it's this
Alright.
big, almost circus tent style thing. Of just thin cloth propped up on sticks. It's been repaired in a number of places during downtime from where it was ripped open from the storm.
How far is the cliff edge on this side?
There isn't one on that side. Because if we give a little zoomed out map, it kind of came around like that. So you guys are there.
Okay. Okay. Then I guess we'll start by creating stakes along,
Alright.
stakes in a moat along here.
Alright, so
it'll
you guys
be
spend the time sharpening stakes tonight. That's going to take a lot of time. So
Alright.
if you would give me an armory roll.
Does that default to survival? Because we're
Probably
using
not.
woodland supplies.
No.
Armory is for maintaining weapons and stuff.
Yeah, in this case you're producing them, but... And it falls under the same category. Yeah,
Uh,
build, modify, and repair a specific class of weapon. Defaults to IQ -5.
fuck. Can both me and Belro make a check?
Yep.
Would Bello have an advantage with his spear skill since they're similar?
Nope.
Damn.
The ability to use and the ability to make are two separate things.
Yeah, neither of us make it.
Alright, so you make sharpened sticks. It's not terribly difficult, but they're not. It takes you a long time to do it.
Okay. So how many do you say we make? Enough to like put some stakes along this line?
You guys can cover 1 yard per hour that you spend.
Damn.
You can dig a trench and fill it with a few like spikes in about an hour.
Okay, so we've got this covered so far.
Yeah.
I'll like double the line as we go along.
Where
Yeah,
is
do
the
it.
bit we're surveying? Is it the entire hillside?
It's the entire hillside, yeah.
And
So there is a small danger of people falling into our trench. Or is that negligible?
There is that. I mean, I think it's obvious. It's more of a... I don't know, you guys... Listen, there's no health and safety here. Who's going to complain?
Fair enough. We don't need them alive, just their information.
Exactly. Alright, so the two of you set to this. It's about 6 in the afternoon when you hear down the slope, like, I guess not down the slope. Here, let me change back to this. Here.
those squares are like the personal tents.
Yeah. You guys don't actually have tents, though. You've, like...
Like the personal, like,
I have
you
a
know,
tent.
the things.
Do you
that
actually have
make
a tent
sticks
on?
and stuff.
I'm sharing it with people. The 21
Oh, that's
one.
right. You're in the big one. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
like-
you guys hear like yelling coming from like this direction. And you know, some people grab weapons, some people are just like listening. Eventually you hear, I don't fucking care if it's heavy. We gotta get this shit back to base. And somebody responds, and a louder voice again. Listen, I just fucking pull, man. Holy crap. Hours and fucking hours. I do all of this, and you
I'll
just
go over
fucking
there.
complain. Yeah, so
All right.
I smell food.
head off to investigate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I tell like Owen or Castric to stay with the
No.
party, like the
Screw
group.
you, I'm gone.
okay.
Okay.
That's one big rat on a stick.
So you guys head down, and maybe like a 5-minute walk away. They're pretty close, but it would take you can tell it would take them a long time to haul what they're hauling, because both of them have slung over their shoulders by their antlers 2 large stags.
Holy shit.
So there's 4 stags.
No, each of them has 1 stag. There are 2 stags in total. They have one of them
You-
like grabbing their antlers like and using them to prop them up over their shoulders, and their bodies just like list lazily at the ball, like or swing behind them, and they look like they weigh like 300 pounds each.
All right. So
It's like
both,
beats back on the menu, boys.
both me and Bell will go like help a person. Like I'll go help one person. Bell will help another. Like lift it.
Yeah, so as he's coming up, he's like, you hear him say, by Merith, somebody was fucking competent. And the kid, shut the fuck up. I carried these things for like 3 hours now. He's like, spawns. Yeah, well, you haven't stopped bitching about it since, now have you? Like,
All right.
pull him up,
Are these
haul
guys
him
related?
At least
Not as
you're
far as
here
you know.
now.
I'm sensing some child abuse here.
No. It's just playful banter.
All right, and the stags are dragged back into camp. There's much celebrating. A large fire is made to roast them.
Yep.
Do any of you guys want to do anything tonight?
Well, me and Belro are gonna use whatever time we have before.
Yeah.
We
I'm gonna
sleep.
continue making on my pet tent.
All right.
Continue practicing my chanting.
Do you mind bringing us back to the map so I can just keep track of it? So we have from like 4 till 7 or
7.
8.
7.
Okay. So that's
Yeah,
3.
working in the dark would be dangerous.
3 hours. Nice.
Yep.
One
So
and a
is
half
it
effective
like
6
1 yard
yards.
for each of us?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh fuck. Oh, why is it so off? Like what the hell? What the hell was that? Hold on.
What?
No, it's because Roll 20 is being weird again.
Yeah, it's saying I'm not even connected to the server.
Yeah, but it's like
I'm fine.
yeah, for me it's my cursor is like off center, like where it should be. So I have to like click and drag.
Oh. I see. So your mouse is somewhere and you're highlighting something 3 yards to the left or something.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's pretty weird.
Highest refresh.
That's low.
Better.
Noise.
All right. So that's
Did
what
that
we've
refresh?
got so far.
1 more yard.
Oh, one more yard. Okay. Fuck. You see? I was clicking on the top of that other snake, but like that other line.
Yeah.
But nah. Rough
That
on me,
other
like, nah,
snake.
So
You know what, be
giant
honest,
snake.
maybe take pity on him and do it for it.
there. I got it. I got the yard. Don't worry.
Nice.
All right.
The
Now,
whole-
is anybody partaking in the delicious deer feast?
Oh
Um,
yeah.
Totally.
Is it well cooked?
Yeah, to varying degrees.
I mean, if there's
Not
enough to
poisonous.
like share all around, sure.
Oh yeah, this would feed like a small village for a number of days.
Ha!
We better eat it before it goes bad.
Yeah, it's gonna go bad. Like you're not gonna eat it all. It's gonna go bad.
Yeah. I will help
May as
eat
well
it.
let some of it burn.
All right.
Um,
So you guys don't have
I-
to mark off rations for the next like 2 days.
Woohoo!
I make sure to eat like a very well fed bird, and I advise Belro to do the same.
All right. So yeah, while you guys are like eating, the archer retells his tale. He's clearly bragging about it. So he says, "So right, there I was with this little pissant. Shut the fuck up. Listen, shut up. I'm telling a story. So we're traveling down. We found this river, right? Just a little bit to the north. We follow it down. Easier walking. It's nice. Quiet, serene, perfect place for a hunt. So I'm heading down. We're walking for a few hours. We come to this nice little glade. In front of me, well, don't I see these 2 stags? And he like kicks the one that's not being cooked right now. This right there at this pond, drinking, calm as can be. Well, tell this little pissant, shut the fuck up. Shut up, I'm telling a story. Tell him to stay back. I crouch down, take my bow, bring with me but 2 arrows. I creep forward. One of them starts, looks up, I stay still. He goes back to drinking, all calm-like. Well, I creep up until I'm ready. Take my time. What they say. You're hunting, you go for 1, not 2. Let 1 go. Well, I take my time, I take my shot. Dead center. Goes down like a rock. Well, my mom always said it's better to be lucky than good, so, of course, I get ready to take my second shot before this one can bolt. And doesn't it just sit there, looking at me all dumb? Well, shoot this one in the neck, it goes down too. Hardest part of my entire day was hauling these things back.
Very, very good kill.
Hardest part of your day.
Oh yeah, the younger kid continues to bitch about it. Billa.
Good work, you two. I'm impressed.
Do the wounds on the carcasses match up with this story?
Would you roll me a diagnose or physician, your choice?
Does that default to first aid?
One of them will.
Well, if it's default to a negative, I fail.
Yeah, no luck.
Okay. So that does appear, as far as I can tell, to be an arrow hole.
I mean,
in
they
one's
were
neck.
shot, it's hard to tell where. Yeah, defaults to first aid -8. Or physician
Holy.
-4.
Right.
I think
Okay.
physician defaults to first aid at some point.
I asked them if they saw any signs of Tristmere or any other creatures that are not deer or woodlife.
They
or woodland life.
he shakes his head. Nah, nothing.
All right,
This
so-
area
Some part
did
maybe
get
saw
cleared out
wolves, but-
recently.
Bit pissed off.
I don't think we should be too worried about Trispy around this area for now.
Yeah, they
Didn't
got
we
cleared out
saw
quite
some
recently.
like down the road?
We
Remember?
killed them all.
Sure, but you never know. There could be more. Those bastards are magical and shit. So,
Well, they're all off to the
Bastards are
west,
mad
aren't
at
they?
me and Shit.
What are you implying?
like, I don't know how they work, but it's semi-magical and shit.
Magical and shit.
I just love that.
Do you know
those
how the
bastards-
human body works?
Oh, would you like me to teach you how it works?
Caster
Later.
gives him the talk.
Oh wait. Oh yes. Never mind.
Dare I make a priest joke?
God, no.
Oh
So-
god.
Night passes, unless anybody else has anything they want to do during the night.
Nope.
Okay. We head into May 2nd. Let me tell you what the weather's like tonight. No thunderstorm. It's overcast, cold, but that's all.
All right.
Olin, those are your rolls for me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, I forgot to make my health roll.
Oh, yes, do that for me.
I make.
And- Alright, you're good.
I'm at full down, guys.
Alright. And yeah, most of the people who were, like, injured during the storm are fine now. There's still, like, a few bruises, but it's been mostly forgotten.
Sweet.
Alright. Now, who is... So what kind of watches are you guys keeping?
2-man.
Yeah,
watches.
2-man watches.
Okay. So one from
Four.
like your group, one from theirs?
Yeah.
Or are you doing
Four
2
guys.
from yours and
No,
then
one
nobody?
from each group.
Okay.
One from each. Seems best.
It's safest, yeah.
Given our
Right.
history with other mercenary groups, it's best to
Yeah.
have to wake at all times.
Alright, so it's Belril and
Oh boy.
Robin. No, not Robin. Robern are both up.
So basically the 2 youngest are awake at this point?
No, Robin's the archer.
Bill or something was the young kid.
Billa.
Billa.
So,
Alright.
Billa of Igenville.
Oh yeah, they are from Aikenville, aren't they? As far as we know.
Well, Billa is. Danny gave me like a full
Yeah.
biography.
he's has spent time with them, so he knows more.
Oh, right, yeah.
But of course, he knows less about you guys, so.
Yeah, I know nothing
so-
about you guys.
What's to know?
Except, except you're magical and shit.
Magical.
Magical.
We like Trist.
Alright, so it's about 2 a.m. Belril and Robin are both keeping watch. When Belril hears a noise. It's distant, like a high-pitched whining. And it's getting louder.
Wolves.
How far is Robin from me?
You guys are probably like right next to each other.
I whisper, something's coming this way.
Nods.
Whining,
Hear it.
getting louder.
Something wicked this way comes.
Yeah.
It must be
he,
Billa
he, like,
again.
sets up for combat, like shield and spear at the ready.
It must be Billa again.
Can you like...
What light source do you guys have?
Torch.
Do you guys
Or
have torches
fire.
with you?
Won't
Yeah.
just be the
We
fireplace.
actually
Okay,
have a
so you guys are just like by the fire, keeping an eye on things?
Yeah.
Unless you have torches you actually are spending.
No, I think we're going to be
Okay.
by the fire.
Alright, yeah, so you guys are like peering out in the darkness. Belril catches something like moving in the darkness. You guys were probably, let's see.
Yeah. Like,
Let me like
we're on
scream
the
in their
map.
microphone.
Sorry.
someone.
Oh, Declan, right, that's right. Yeah, there's probably like fire here in some vague form, and you guys are next there. Belril sees something moving like that. That's all. He just sees something moving in the forest.
He tells Robin to wake
Like
the others.
fast. Right.
Yeah, Robin, wake the others.
Oh, fast.
He keeps an eye on... He doesn't move for a while. He's like, what was that?
Just
Shit is it?
now, wake the others.
Crap. All right, and he turns back and like he's drawn his bow and has an arrow knocked. Let's see who else is there. Okay, cool.
I'm a light sleeper, by the way.
Yep.
If that makes a difference for anything.
All right. Does Belril's campsite have a knife in it?
What do you mean?
Does he have a knife on his equipment sheet?
He has like a cooking knife. Like,
Okay, nope.
Can't
Why?
believe he's still
Why does
carrying
that
around
make a
barbecue
Oh,
supplies.
slash
but
1D.
he's holding his spear as a one-handed weapon right now.
Yeah.
Like in one,
Alright.
like one range.
Kess, do you have a knife as part of your equipment?
I don't?
All right. You're woken up by a loud buzzing nearby, and the
Loud
yeah,
buzzing?
it sounds like you know, like the sound of a mosquito, but if you made that like deeper, it's like the same like I don't know, the same like frequency, but louder and deeper.
Oh,
But,
Or like the
but
hum of
deeper
like a-
means it's a lower frequency.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know.
Like the hum of an engine?
Yeah, more like the hum of an engine, but quieter than that.
oh boy.
So, or a
And
flame?
you're woken up by that. So, let's
Okay.
see who
I'm
else.
looking around. What the hell is going on?
All right, Olin, do you have a knife as part of your equipment?
Yeah, I have a large knife.
All right, it is gone.
Aw.
Well, that's bullshit.
What
It's
was
cool.
it? Just
I loved it.
was it just a normal quality knife?
Yeah, it was just when I looted off someone who tried to kill me.
All right, cool. It is gone.
Damn.
You get a perception roll to wake up.
So I see no one? Nothing.
Oh no,
failed.
I rolled it for you. You rolled an 18. You sleep for
Oh.
likely
okay.
wait.
Awesome.
Keys. Or Cass, you do not see what's making the noise, although you continue to hear it.
It's
Okay,
just
I'll
knives,
get up and
not
walk
swords,
in
right?
the direction of the noise. With
Yeah, you get up.
Ready.
What was that, Owen?
It's just knives and not swords, yeah?
Yeah, it's just a knife. That's
Okay,
all.
good.
Someone needs something.
Belril, you see the more movement out this way.
Shit.
Which way?
This way, as if it had run like around, seeing as it visited all an in, out, and around.
It
And
came in and took my knife and didn't even say hi.
And it's been the space of maybe 15 seconds.
What the fuck?
Oh, I'm so freaked out right now.
That is. Wait,
no,
is
no,
it
I'm
all in the
sleeping like a
tent?
baby.
Yeah.
It went through the. Okay.
I mean, we don't know if there's anything physical.
Robert like runs up to the tent and like lifts up the bottom with his foot and yells, "Wake up! There's something here!" And a number of people had already started waking up in the tent from the noise.
Do I wake up yet? Oh.
Probably when somebody jostles you, yeah.
Okay, sure. I don't need one of Strager's crappy traps to wake me up.
Yeah, Belril, like, you see something it just disappears into the forest. All you hear is this noise slowly receding to the distance. Gone.
Was there like a Doppler effect?
Yeah. No, there would have been as it approached and then passed. So that happens.
Hell.
And it just takes one knife.
Just takes a knife and it's gone.
I mean, I don't even know if I'd bother checking if my knife is gone.
You wouldn't, but you probably wouldn't.
You'll realize like the next day, but you don't realize now.
Yeah, I mean, even then, I'd assume someone took it because they were scared shitless last night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, just a piece of missing equipment. A piece of missing equipment.
A piss
Piss
of
of
missing.
missing?
A piss of
A
missing.
piece of missing equipment.
There you
That's
go.
how my dyslexic brain wants
So,
to
yeah.
say it.
I guess we're like on, like all like on alert.
Yeah,
for, like,
so I
5
think-
minutes.
Yeah, probably what happens is like there's like half an hour of the shit just happened and like people talking, and then eventually it's decided, everything's fine, nobody's dead, go back to bed.
hmm
Nobody's dead. Go back to bed.
Yep. So camp doesn't wake up until 9 o'clock, but you guys don't actually have to like break apart camp anymore because you're not traveling.
Yeah.
And so the third day of work begins.
Okay. I guess we'll put the teams back into normal configuration since we have food for a long time.
Yeah. So some of the surveyors look over supplies. It looks like they're running low on water because people only have as much water as they can carry. So
Yeah.
they want to send out 2 people to go and get water.
From the room.
Yeah, just from the river to the north. Well, everybody else is doing stuff.
I'll
No,
volunteer.
the
Oh, to the
surveying-
north.
I'll
I
do it.
volunteer.
Yeah, volunteer too.
Castric
Justin Castric.
and so you guys are just gonna go get water and carry it back.
Wait.
Mhm.
All right.
Does anyone
Wait,
give me something
so-
to carry
wait,
water?
Hold on. Who's going? Who decided they want to go get water?
Yes, and Castric.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea. That's like cutting our numbers too thin,
That's
I mean-
fine.
It's
People
2
to get
people.
water.
It's fine. Besides, if you let just one fighting capable person go, they're probably not going to be able to hold off multiple people.
Yeah.
And if you don't let any fighting people go, that's a bad
If
idea.
they find anyone, they're meant to run, not fight them.
Look,
Yeah,
it's
but
fine.
can they run quickly?
All right, yeah, sure. Castric and
It's just water.
Just
Yeah.
let the selfless people go.
sure.
All right. 2 of the guys from the surveying team offer to join you as well to carry water because they're
Okay.
you guys are carrying 4 or 5 water skins per person for the entire group.
Okey doke.
Water for the next
That's
few
fine.
days. All right. So this is what the groups look like in the morning.
Why are we on the main map? Oh, okay.
Because off to the side,
Just-
I've got the groups
Yeah.
laid out.
Yeah.
All the
Alright,
groups.
yeah, I see it.
Cool. And Castric, I guess you'll lead it.
Oh, okay.
For no other reason than I've got your token already.
You were also first
Yay,
of all.
Strega!
Strega?
Strike!
Strega.
Son of a bitch. So Strega is Castric, Castric is Strega.
Straight because I do have a few
so
months.
because
really
you have
cool.
Castric, you make Castric lead because you already got his
Oh,
token.
oh, okay. Just a
And-
FYI, on my journal sheet, I switched Castric with Strega.
All right, I just switched the names.
All right, good.
I hope that all lines up now.
Yes.
All right. So Belriel and Raxus, you guys are sent off to the east to go investigate stuff. And explore forest. Yay, and you find the edge of that cliff and more of the swamp as
Damn,
you
switched
putter
my
around.
sheets.
Sorry.
Whatever, fine. I'm
I
straight
can
from now on.
Would you give me 3d6 and 2d6 as you explore?
6 and 11.
6 and 11. Oh, Belriel, I mean.
Oh, okay.
Not you guys, not yet. I'll ask you to roll later.
Alright.
Man, you guys have met a whole lot of nothing in these forests.
I know, it's so...
Super average.
I just want to stab something.
Like, honestly.
Yeah, you guys loop around like here and do a big loop and explore some of this forest. And that's all hunky-dory. Castric, would you roll me 3d6, 2d6?
Alright. Something interesting?
15 and 9.
Slightly above
Anything
average.
interesting at all?
So you guys head to the river. Fill up your supplies, no problem. Let me read something quickly.
And then Cthulhu pops out of the water and attacks us.
Of course Cthulhu would.
Oh, Cthulhu.
Yeah,
Yeah, Cthulhu?
dude. All right, cool. So you guys come up to the stream. It's fairly fast running here, and it kind of branches off into a number of sections. And you find the river here has been like from the storm. It's been muddied, like the rainwater has kicked up silt and stuff in the ground. And so one of the guys you're with says, if we split up, we can check out some of the other places upstream.
Don't split up. Oh, no.
I agree with that. Let's do that.
Oh, no.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, he says, yeah, if we find some place like out on the rock bed or something, it'll be clean water.
Okay.
All right. So you guys split up.
Do we split up into 2 groups of 2 or just 4 of us?
How do you guys plan on it?
I guess 2 groups of 2.
2 groups of 2. Castric with one of them and me with the other guy.
All right. All right. So you guys split up, kind of taking different paths to follow what the 2 potential sources. One's going to be a tributary that leads to like fresh water. The other one just leads to the swamp where it's all murky, but you're not sure which is which yet. Castric and his ward, you guys eventually find you took the correct path, and you find like fresh water.
Of course you guys do.
Keys. Yes.
Yes.
Can we just call him Keys? Nickname him.
Perhaps.
Gaben.
Why do
Yeah.
I make names that are so difficult for
Wait,
people?
I can't even remember what
Millicent
Gaben's original name
Yeah.
was.
It's only 1 syllable.
Gaben's original name was Gallon.
Yeah.
Actually, in the adventure log, I wrote it down as Gallon, and
And
I
then changed
realized
it.
that if you just read that, it seems like Gallon and Gaben are 2 completely different people, and so we were sent to
Hilariously-
find Gallon, and then we just found Gaben instead. So
Oh my
Gallon's
god, that's
still
a
out there
hilarious
somewhere.
joke if the whole time it wasn't the wizard we were sent to find.
These are not the wizards you're looking for.
You said Gaben, right? Oh, no.
Gallon, what?
Anyways, continue.
So yeah, you guys get water, no problem. Yes, you and your guy are traveling along, and you hear something upstream.
Oh, no.
Let's see how much you actually hear. All right, it sounds like singing.
Oh,
Singing.
no.
Yeah.
Is it
Do
a
it.
siren? I wonder.
Oh,
Okay, I'll
that's
walk towards it. I'll whisper to the guy with me to stay here. I'm gonna be stealthy.
All right.
Would you like a stealth roll?
Yes, if you would. And this, you can feel like this singing in the distance is beautiful.
Oh, great.
Oh.
All right.
Well, that passes.
Yep.
Ooh.
So you tell him to wait there, and you approach up. He nods, crouches down, and you see he draws a knife from his belt. And you continue up maybe 20 or 30 yards. You hear the singing gets louder and louder, as if perhaps they're also walking towards you.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck. Get out of there.
Can I discern the gender of the voice?
Female, undoubtedly.
Oh, God.
Okay. Of course it is.
Oh, no.
Okay. I'll take out my commas and find like a good hiding spot.
Common sense, come on.
Commas.
All right, so you cut up this stream, and you probably give me another stealth roll to see where you hide.
Don't crit me.
All right, yeah, you end up behind a
That suits my
large
3.
boulder, like on the side of the river, and you're just like listening. And yeah, the singing becomes louder and louder. Do you speak any other languages?
No.
Okay. You do not recognize the language then. But yeah, somebody's walking along this part of the river, and it's louder and louder until eventually, on the other side of the river, you see a figure begin like coming into view. So, she steps into view, and this is what you see as soon as she comes into view. She's tall, with long flowing hair down her back, the color of forest leaves. Her eyes are like clear pools of water, and she looks over at you in your direction. Her skin is as pale as ivory and completely flawless. Where she stands, she's naked, and beyond doubt, the most beautiful woman you have ever laid your eyes on. Would you please make me a roll versus will?
Okay.
Well, I just can't.
Congratulations.
Interesting.
Kid
Alright.
dies.
For
Oh,
All right.
it's
Sick.
crit.
Sick man.
That's all then.
You do not become instantly seduced.
Okay, I will yell out at them, who are you?
All right. She turns to you slowly. You lock eyes.
Make another will.
Yes.
You don't.
8 makes it.
All right.
Oh, I didn't even GM roll that.
Let's see. 11.
Nah,
plus
it's like
2. So she succeeds by 2.
I succeed by 2.
All right. What happens on a stair or on a tie for this? Let me check.
What happens on
Wait,
Oh,
a
just
is it a
start
Medusa?
to
If
that.
this is a Medusa.
Does fly out of the background. Medusas are ugly.
Oh, and range penalties. All right.
Oh, there are range penalties.
In that case, it sounds like he lives.
All right. Yeah. So, yes, you look into her eyes, and they're just these beautiful pools of blue, and you're only barely able to drag them away, and she stops singing and speaks to you in the common tongue, Kirmishian. Who are you who steps into my forest? Defiler.
He stole my knife, that bitch.
I was not aware this forest belonged to another.
Behind you down the river, you hear a scream. And she continues talking.
Fuck's sake. Okay, I look over in the direction of the scream. Do I see anything?
It's farther around. Give me a... Actually, I'll roll a perception roll for you.
Alright, yeah, you do that.
Crit.
You don't see anything, but you hear the guy you were traveling with. You recognize his voice, yelling and what sounds like snarling.
Yelling over, or running over.
Okay,
Running
she
over.
yells at you in the background. Your intentions do not matter. Your actions have bespoken for all of your group.
Oops.
My action? Okay, well,
Oh my
you guys
God,
are all
that's when
fucking...
you
Yeah,
fucking
why would you
burn.
peep like that, you idiot?
Yeah, don't just walk away from her. That's impolite. She might have found out I'd burnt a tree.
Like, at least go out take it out for dinner.
Damn it.
Keys, you turn around. What's your movement rate?
5,
All right.
I think.
Um,
Or was
so-
it 6?
So it takes
6.
you...
Basic move 6.
Yeah, so you advanced at footing and all that. It's about 30 yards. So it takes you 4 and a bit rounds to reach there. So let's see what happens in
So
the
he
first
is so
4
dead.
rounds.
But he defends himself barely well enough to survive.
No, if it was cinematic, he would show up and he would just be dying. He'd get some last words and then pass away.
Be in the process of being dead.
Yeah.
Like, this was a
Well,
comedy.
well-
You turn around and you have a dog trained and tamed.
Look what I found. No, there is no such luck here.
Oh.
He's dead, Jim.
All right.
Probably being killed by vines or monster
He's
plants.
dead, Jim.
They're all
He's
dead.
dead, Jim.
Why
No.
did you guys say Jim? Where's that from?
It's from Star Trek.
Crap. Really?
Yeah.
Defense, I guess. Dodging.
Oh my god.
Quite the dodge.
So what happens
He's
on his
dead.
crit fail dodge? All right, so he's dead, Jim.
Oh, no.
I want to figure out
Shit,
how
he's
dead. Critical misses on an
We
8.
lost one, guys.
All right, so yeah, he unreadies his weapon, so it's boned.
Maybe the wolf rolls really low.
Maybe it's not a wolf.
Maybe it's just a man who snarls. You don't know.
Maybe he slipped and fell on his knife and tried to dodge it.
Maybe he only took 3 damage.
Maybe he figured out the only way to escape was to stab himself.
Oh no, he doesn't have to roll to hit after that.
All a dream.
And then he's screwed. He has to get his weapon ready. Another turn. All right, so he takes.
That's quite a bit of damage. I
Actually,
must say.
might not die.
Yeah, he might not, because he only has... Actually, I think that's 4 rounds.
And health roll, and he dies.
Fuck.
Mortal
He's
wound,
dead, Jim.
technically. He's not dead. He has a mortal wound.
Well, he's dead, Jim.
If only Cash
Um,
goes there.
So-
he's dead eventually.
Geez, you turn around and you find you come around this last bend, and maybe 10 yards in front of you, as you're running up, is a large. It looks like a wolf that's been scaled up. It's maybe, it's like the size of a horse. It's currently got him by the neck. You can see his head is tilted awkwardly to one side, and this creature's thrashing him back and forth. His dagger's tumbles out of his hand as you watch. He utters one last scream, and then he's released. And he is dropped into the river, and there's tendrils of crimson that gets washed downstream as he bleeds. What do you do?
Oh, man, this
Well,
is-
it's
this
time
is
for
going
Kess to die. How far away am I from it?
10 yards.
10 yards? Okay, I'll just kind of stand there.
What,
Actually,
did
does
he
it
just
see
not
me?
Run away?
Oh yeah, it knows you're there. You ran up.
Okay, I yell for Castrick.
All right.
I don't know how I'm
Castrick, would you
supposed
give me a hearing roll?
Don't
I should roll.
fail.
Alright.
I'll roll it for you actually, and all right. You don't hear anything.
Damn it. Perception 12 is useless.
You have
That's
perception 12?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought
Oh, I have the
11.
voice advantage if that makes a
Yeah,
difference.
Also that.
My character sheet, man. You should
Yeah,
know
yeah.
this.
No, I thought it was. I didn't think anybody had perception 12 other than Belro.
My IQ's
Alright.
low. Whatever.
Yeah. No, you. Yeah, you hear in the distance. Keys yelling. You don't. You can't tell what he yelled.
Yes.
You hear him yell.
It's like, oh no, our friend is yelling. We must return to him.
All right. The guy beside you says, "How bad can it be? Come on.
No.
They probably found clean water over there too."
Look, I'm gonna go. I'm going over.
All right.
Oh no! Don't leave him there, please.
He
Yeah, it's
stops at
fine.
the water
Wait,
side
no,
for
he
a
has the
while,
water.
and then come back.
Yeah.
And then the guy with you begins following. Keys. You hear behind you the woman says to you, "Lead them away. Do not bring them back here. If you are not gone by nightfall, the forest will claim you and all of your ilk." You can hear she's approaching behind you. The giant wolf turns and snarls at you, but does not advance.
I meant you no harm. And I'll just kind of try to circle to the other side of the wolf.
Yeah, it holds its ground. It keeps its eyes locked with you. And behind you, she says, "Go, flee." What do you do?
Hmm. Who are
Stop.
you? I'll just ask.
Do you turn to face her?
No.
Okay.
I'm not taking my eyes off this wolf.
She says to you, I give you one last chance. Flee now or die here. And no one will receive the message.
What message?
Leave and never come back.
Why don't you give them that message? I'm not a leader here.
Silence. The wolf begins padding forward.
I
Slashes
will
into-
begin stepping back. Like
Alright.
if I've circled around it enough.
Yeah, you've like circled over to like the direction towards camp again. Do you still stay?
Castrick!
Yeah.
All right,
long will it
Castor.
take- How long will it take us for the come?
Have you been like running?
Yeah, I've been sprinting.
All right. Give me 2 health rolls, or running if you have running.
Alright, health rolls it is. Nope. And nope.
All right, you lose 2 fatigue points.
Okay.
Castrick, you hear Keys yell like nearby. He's maybe like another 5 seconds of running. And yeah, you book it. Keys, this creature, this giant wolf, begins padding towards you. Perhaps we should bring up this. One moment.
Oh man.
Is it stomping time? I think it's
Time to
stomping
cut
time.
something. Cut a bitch.
Cheers. I really
Assuming
hope
it's not
you spend
available.
a lot of character points in like. I hope you spent a majority of your character points on combat.
It's a
I'm a
ninja.
ninja.
Of course you use. It's a ninja,
Okay,
dude.
okay, you know how I've been referring to my commas in the plural sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Commas?
as in
Yeah,
dual
I have
wielding.
2. Yes.
Oh, nice. Sex. You better make good use of those. They're about to get wrecked by a horse-sized
So
wolf.
is anybody else thinking about Princess Mononoke when they see the giant wolf?
That is bigger than I thought it would be.
Oh, well.
No,
where
that's
was that
the
from?
boulder that you were hiding behind.
The
Oh,
name of
never
it,
mind. Never mind.
But I've never seen that. Is that a movie?
Princess Mononoke?
Yeah.
It's a Studio Ghibli movie.
Oh, no, I've not seen that. I think I was going to at some point.
It's
I put
really
a bunch
good.
of those to watch.
Made by the same people who made such
That is
classics
still
as-
bigger than I expected.
Now,
Yeah.
2 hexes.
That's
Wait,
mm,
like yeah, there we
scaled
go.
properly. There we go.
In the
Oh
water.
no, you can't swim.
Oh no, the river's only
Aussie.
like, well, maybe less than knee deep on you guys. He drowns immediately. Wow, that was really easy.
How convenient.
The lady's like,
Some of us could have died.
oh, I forgot. Keys, I'm here.
So yeah, it's like been advancing towards you. So you managed to back off a little ways down the river. Castrick, you run up, and like as you break free of like a few trees that were in your way, you're confronted by this scene, and perhaps initiative is in order.
Yes.
A naked woman and a giant wolf.
Actually, yes, and we will have to do some rolling as soon as it is.
It's just got Game of Thrones really quickly.
It just got into my fantasy really quickly.
Your speed, if you would.
The entire game is fantasy. Why am I nil still? Whatever.
Because I don't. Yeah.
Can I put in nil speed since it's nil?
No.
No.
You won't. You get to be nil because I'm not sure how long this character's gonna live.
It's probably not going to be very long.
Listen, it depends how powerful
Danny,
the
can
siren
you put
is,
a
because the
can
wolf
you
doesn't
put a
work, so-
token for the body?
Oh yes.
'Cause I can
Dead
actually save this mofo.
guy. Yeah, he's only got a wound.
Only God of Mortal Wound.
Yeah, I just gotta go there, stop the
Like,
bleeding.
yeah, technically he has down here.
It's a mortal wound. You need to fix the mortal wound. Otherwise, he'd roll every half hour to see if he
There.
dies.
Something like that. That's the combat map we're gonna go with. All right.
Sick.
The wolf pads towards you another yard.
I am going to pad back another yard,
Alright.
and I am like keeping my commas ready to parry.
All right. The woman. I'm actually gonna
Oh yeah, it
push
was
her.
her turn. Never mind.
Yeah. Does she do anything in particular?
He's not naked.
How closely did you look at
She
that?
looks up at Castrick as Castrick arrives. Castrick, I need you to do two things.
Uh-huh.
So you see this woman, naked, the most beautiful woman you've ever seen,
That seemed better.
as described previously. Would you please roll me a 3D? Yeah, roll me a will save.
Nope.
Will check. Is that a critical failure?
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
God
Please.
damn
Well,
it, priest.
That's great.
Attack.
Oh, no.
What a religious man.
429.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Could be worse. Could be one of us.
Yeah, I guess, but like, still.
Yeah,
And they never returned with
my
the
will
water.
isn't like strong enough to resist it.
You have a
I
massive...
guess your god doesn't really care about who you love so long as you love, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
As long as it's love.
Let's see.
You
Resuscitation.
know, magical and
How
shit.
likely is that, actually?
Resuscitation.
Resuscitation.
Oh,
What the
God.
hell?
One second.
Hold on, Keys, come on, let's make out.
What?
Well, how else are you going to save the guy on the floor, right?
What?
Castrick. So, you see her, and she is so beautiful. And you drop to your knees. You feel your heart fluttering. In fact, more than it should. In fact, it's a little concerning.
Oh god.
I guess you've still got enough sense to know that.
Yeah, this is not good. What is your health?
12.
Alright. You're suffering a heart attack.
For
Fuck.
fuck's sake.
You will die in 4 minutes unless you are resuscitated.
Fuck.
Well, that sucks.
This just got really bad.
You're going to lose 1d6 fatigue points per second. So,
Oh,
use
man.
4 fatigue points right now.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Alright.
Wow, we're
It's
sick
so-
of that.
So,
I don't think I would know to resuscitate him.
would you make me a first aid roll, please? Or sorry, not first aid, a
No.
freight check, pardon me.
Oh, me?
No, Castrick. So, it's
Fine.
against will again. Alright, you are
There
not
you go.
frightened by her beauty. Cool. So you were just suffering a heart attack. Enjoy that.
Yay.
You're only suffering a heart attack.
Yeah, suck it up, Cat.
Fuck's
Nil.
Oh, man.
I'm
You hear
probably
Castrick
at work
bursting
right now.
behind you. Oh,
Bill is probably...
the other dude.
Yes.
Yes.
So that.
Yeah, you hear Castrick like burst through. You probably manage to spare a glance, and you just see him drop to his knees. Just
Oh my
Would I be able to guess that he needs resuscitation?
not right now.
Not right now.
Unless you're... Never mind.
I yell at her to call off her wolf, and I will tell everyone to leave.
Okay, you yell that out. The wolf pads forward a step. It's on top of this dude. There. She says to you, "My, he's of weak heart, isn't he?"
Fuck's sake.
Are you doing anything, or are you just
I
yelling
am-
stuff at her?
I have parries ready, but... My turn again?
Alright, Castrick, what do you do?
He takes a d6 of
Your heart
fatigue damage.
throbs. Yeah, he'll take it at the end of the round. He can do stuff.
Okay, I know esoteric medicine, so could I attempt to restart my own heart?
Absolutely.
Yay!
Do you also know first aid, by the way?
No, but esoteric medicine is the substitute for first aid, isn't it?
It's the substitute for physician. But physician is always just as good at first aid, and sometimes better. Alright, make me a esoteric medicine roll at -2.
Nope.
Alright,
Damn it.
no luck. You take 2 points of
Fuck.
fatigue damage. What are you at?
Can I yell out I'm having a heart attack, by the way?
Can you
You can
breathe?
probably, yeah.
I don't think that's my primary concern at the moment.
I mean,
but-
yeah, but there's somebody behind me, right?
Yeah.
I said,
Okay, so you like yell out, "Oh god, my heart!"
yeah.
or something suitably dramatic, and
Medic!
Yeah, so what is it? How does your esoteric medicine help you restart your heart? What does it look like to other people?
Well, I'm like, I guess I'm like searching around my body, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm putting my hand on my chest. I'm like
Mhm.
checking my pulse, and like I can tell my heart has stopped.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to
Good
like
job, you found
I'm
the
trying to like
pulse.
hit my chest, I guess, to
Alright.
restart it.
Are you trying to like recite like prayers to Marith
Yeah.
for this
You
occasion?
probably would be praying.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you're like hammering on your chest and like reciting the prayers, and you feel like your heart flutters a few times. It wants to start. It's just it needs a primer, and you're trying to give it to it, but we'll have to see if you have the time.
So,
Maybe next second?
So that happens. Nil, what do you do?
I yell fine and
Leroy.
I'm attacking its head.
All right. Yeah. It was just walking up to you. It wasn't like all out defensing or anything.
just being a badass and scary.
All right.
Yeah,
You all out
this is with
attacking it?
both. Nope, just
Okay, so
hitting
just
it.
move and
So
attacks
the
then.
first one and the second one both hit.
You have to move an attack to get to it, don't you?
Oh, it'd be strong attacks then, I suppose.
Can I put this behind the grid? I don't think I can. That's annoying.
That is annoying. Wait,
All right.
could you put it? Would it go behind the grid if it was in the
No.
background there?
No, it doesn't. That's annoying. Oh, maybe do I put it in the background? That's a good call. Map layer. Yes.
Aha!
Good call.
So
'Cause yeah, I
strong
think you were
attack.
here, right?
I'd just
If
be
you
doing.
wanted to, you could wait until it's close enough to like just take a step towards it, because it's walking towards you.
I'll
The
take
only-
strong attacks.
All right, cool. So 2 strong attacks.
Yeah, I need to look up the damage because I didn't write it all down. Because there's 3 different types of attack, and I don't remember which one was which. I'm
Alright,
I'm just doing regular cutting though.
Yeah, it's gonna try and dodge. It's not retreating.
It's at -1 by the way to all
It
defenses.
dodges
so
both of them.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
So you like
That's
dart
pretty
forward, and it ducks both blows, and then like takes like a quick step back and lunges forward.
Of course.
And it lunges forward at you, and it's going to try and bite your left leg.
Of course it is.
Karma
And-
is a bitch.
Yeah, it hits.
Well, why would it be karma to kiss though?
Yeah.
How in any
guilt by
way?
association,
Can't
man.
defend. See, it grabs onto your leg, it latches around the thigh, and begins
Should've
savaging you back and forth.
Oh my goodness.
Doing
I whip my PCs back and forth.
4 basic damage. It's cutting. What is that? How much is stopped by armor?
Just 1.
All right.
Oh, no. Why does nobody
All right,
invest
so you
in
take 5
armor?
points of damage.
5. Okay.
What is your health? Your hit points, rather?
5 now.
All right, so it's not a major wound by 1, but you do have, unless you have a high pain threshold, you have a shock of 4.
Yay. Trying for. Okay, determined attack.
All right, so
Once I can.
yeah, so she,
Forget there's other people in this combat.
you hear she goes, that's all. Doesn't say anything else. Castrick,
Alright.
your heart man.
Yeah.
You can do it, Castrick, I believe.
I don't
He's
believe
giving
Damn
you
it!
time. Fuck.
All right, Castrick, how many fatigue points do you have?
2.
Oh, no.
All right, okay, you have 1 left. You're still conscious.
You can do it, Castrick.
Behind you, the peasant like runs up. We'll say he acts on your initiative.
I'll say
Runs up.
don't look at the lady.
He looks at her anyway.
Damn it.
Which lady? Oh, that lady. Oh, crap.
So his will save. He fails.
At least he didn't
Um,
crit fail.
He comes like up to you, says, "What's happening?" Looks up, and you just hear him go, "Oh, and he turns away and stumbles to your side.
Love hurts.
That's all that happens.
Women are killing
and he has to make a
everyone
fight
again.
check.
This is going so terribly.
Wait, what's
All
what's his
because
skill?
we forgot to get water.
This is a fright check.
Oh.
He had a will of 11. No, sorry, not 11, because he would have made that. He's a will of 10 average. But he is in the heat of combat, so he gets +5. So only fails by 2, luckily.
Oh man. So my turn.
So he gets a 12. 1 second, I gotta figure out what happens
Okay.
to this dude, besides the thing that happened that you guys don't know about
And
quite
he
yet.
gets a heart attack.
Yeah, so he throws up and begins
Oh.
retching.
Great.
So yeah, he like like sees
I
her,
don't think he can
grabs his
resuscitate.
face, leans over, and just starts vomiting violently.
She's not that ugly, is she?
Au contraire.
Supernatural beauty.
Ugh,
Uh,
fucking dryads. It's not a good idea.
All right. Nil, what do you do?
well, this thing's biting my leg off.
It's
So...
held onto your leg.
Oh, it's just yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's latched on, which I should mention means next time it attacks, it doesn't have to roll to hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
wow.
just worries your leg and tries to rip it off.
When my leg is crippled, can it take any more damage?
It can't take any more damage, but it can be severed.
Okay. Well, Castric has regeneration, so if he lives, I'm okay, maybe?
Castric's got his own problems.
Castric has his own problems, but look, I have my own problems too.
So I've
Just
noticed.
determined to attack it in the head.
All right, both in the skull or like the eyes, face.
Skull.
Would-
Can you do jaw?
Hmm?
Is jaw an option?
I think it actually is from the expanded list
is
in
oh,
martial
jaw?
arts.
Yeah, jaw. You know, like mouth.
Sorry, your accent confused me for a second.
Your
You can
accent
hit the
confused
jaw.
me, but I managed to...
I thought you
Yeah.
said draw, and I was
Oh.
Yeah. sorry. I'm used to hearing British.
And on a wolf, the jaw wouldn't actually be that like.
It's -6. The only benefit is that it's
6.
face. But crushing blows give an extra -1 to knockdown. So if you're going to go for the jaw, you might as well go for the face unless you're using a crushing weapon. Because the face is just 5. -5.
Hit him in the face.
Okay.
What's the penalty for hitting the face?
Face is -5. Skull is -7.
For this massive wolf?
Oh, yes, you get +1 because of its size modifier.
Doesn't the modifier for the head change though because it's closer to me? Because it's a wolf and not human.
No, it doesn't change just
No?
because of its shape.
Also has your leg, which might be a negative.
Well, it's got
Okay, well
shock,
I'm
so-
just going to attempt to okay, I'm just going for the stab attack, which is swing impaling.
Okay.
Just at the torso.
Okay, so you're just trying to like knife it in the chest and get it to back off.
Yeah.
All
The
right.
problem is that my commas are gonna get stuck, which
Oh,
In
dude.
it?
eh,
Oh, that's right. They're like hooked
Yeah.
blades, aren't they?
yeah,
Oh, that's gonna be interesting. All right, give me
Yeah.
some rolls.
that hits. And that hits.
All right, it's gonna try and dodge. A canter tree grabbing onto
Can't
you.
really dodge.
I can shake you hard enough, maybe. It shouldn't dodge.
It has a dodge of 9,
Fuck's sake.
and I
You hit it once.
yeah. So you're able to like hit it once.
So one of my commas is now impaled in it.
Yeah, roll me
Uh-huh.
damage, would you?
Okay, what is my damage for this?
So I feel like your ninja is really good at single target damage.
Yep.
Which is exactly what
it's
this
just
is.
swing impaling. Okay. Of course.
Oh, right. There we go.
So just
So
one
that's
P.
both-
Okay.
Both swing and impaling.
Go on. Yay!
Oh,
Alright.
nice.
So 2 of it is
6
stopped.
impaling damage.
2 of it isn't stopped by its hide as it pierces through. You feel it's like piercing rubber, and it pops through into its torso, doing 8 points of damage. Holy crap!
Didn't
1
hit
point
vitals.
shy of being a major wound.
Damn it!
But it is shocked. It does take -4 to its attack rolls next round, which it doesn't need to make because it's already on your leg.
Yeah, yeah.
Womp, womp, womp.
So, yeah, you like foomp into it. It's going to decide what to do. All right. Continue savaging your leg.
No.
It doesn't need to hit, so it just thrashes you back and forth
Oh man.
Ouch.
for 6
This-
points.
this
One is
battle's
stopped by
been so unlucky.
yeah.
Well, my leg has taken 11 damage so far.
Yeah, so it takes 8 more.
Oh my god, is it ripped
So
off?
I think it's
Ah.
crippled now, right?
It was crippled last round.
No, it wasn't.
No, it needed
wasn't.
one
It
more
was
point.
one shot.
I thought
you-
it was
what's your max,
HP.
What's your max hit
Max
points?
HP is 10 to
And it
5.
took 5, so it needs to take 6 to be crippled.
Oh, okay.
So now it is crippled, and now you fall over. Well, it's kind of supporting you by that leg, so you can probably like lean on it.
Lean on those.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right. She
Okay.
screams at you, and yells, "Fool! You fool!"
I told you to leave me alone.
Castrick, your heart, man. Start your heart.
Oh man.
Oh god.
Start it up.
Oh
Oh
god.
man, Casper.
I believe.
Yes!
Oh man. So
Why
Castrick,
not be
there's
awake?
this desperate last-minute jolt. You give the most desperate prayer you can to Marith, and with your vision is going black. You can feel it fading away, and then just with this surge, your heart beats once, twice, continues, and your vision regains its color, and the tunnel vision goes away. You hear behind or beside you this guy. You hear him weeping and like throwing up into the river. He's gripping his face. In front of you, you see Nil, this giant wolf latched onto one leg. Not Nil. Yeah. And one of his
He's
like
hallucinating. He sees
commas, which looks like an ice pick, just jammed into its side.
Alright,
You can stand up this round from your knees. That's all you can do.
I do that.
Nil. Not Nil. Keys.
This is what
You can
happens
never
when you
get
don't give me
Nil's
a
name on the right person.
Does the pick do damage while it's inside it?
It does damage coming out, and if we were using them, there we go. If we were using technical grappling, which I want to change to in the future, but not for today, it gives control points. You can use like an embedded weapon to manipulate people.
So
That'd
like,
be extremely useful
Lego
right now.
style.
Yeah, so like you can like walk up, embed a pick in somebody, and then use it to like force them to the ground.
oh my god, that's horrible.
So we will move to technical
Oh,
grappling
bad.
in the future, but it's a whole big
Of
system.
course,
The thing is gonna get
of course, it's gonna
fucking-
be after Kiss dies. But anyways,
Technical grappling's we're gonna like do some combat play sessions with that because it's a whole change to grappling, but it's cool. I like it.
yeah, anyways, speaking of grappling, can I grapple him and hit him with my comma at the same time?
like with one arm, like grapple.
With
the
one
other-
arm, I'll grapple
you
it.
could use one arm to resist his grapple and one arm to attack with the pick. Or with your
One arm
karma.
to grapple him.
What's that?
One arm to grapple him, and the other arm to attack.
Yeah,
with
so
my-
one arm to like resist his grapple and like try and force him off, and one to
No, one arm to grapple him.
I don't
okay. Oh,
understand
so you're trying
what I
to
would
grab
say.
him back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's
yeah,
trying
totally.
to get the other one out and put another one in.
No.
Oh, you're trying to pull one out and put one in.
I'm.
What do you want to do?
What's the penalty for hitting the neck?
Neck
Four. Isn't it four?
minus something -5.
Oh, I thought it was minus
Am I in shock?
Yes,
How much?
-4.
Huh.
Because even though you're not taking
Yeah,
damage
yeah,
to
I
the
know,
leg,
I know.
the pain continues.
Mm.
Okay, I'll just swing at his torso again and attempt to grapple his leg. Determined.
All right, you letting go with one of your picks? Commas?
Yeah, the one that's embedded in him.
All right, so you like stick it in him and let go, and then you're trying to grapple his leg?
Yes.
Okay.
Determined
Okay.
attack.
Oh, with both of
Uh,
them?
Yeah, this is the
Okay.
grapple,
Sick.
and this one is the pick.
So yeah, the grapple takes
so-
-1 to target the leg, but it's +1 for the size, so yeah, it's just based off the dex. The pick
Okay.
hits. He's going to try and dodge just by like thrashing you back and forth and trying getting itself out of the way. So against the grapple, it fails, and against the pick, it fails.
Nice.
Yay!
If you solo this direwolf and live, you're a boss.
Get that combat point, good sir.
No, only 2. Okay, I do
All right.
2 damage with the pick, and
All
I
right,
have
so
his
your
leg
pick,
grappled. I'm going to next
strikes
turn.
it and
put the-
glances off.
Oh,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
Damn
Just
it.
like
Just
it
didn't
digs
do
a
it.
line through its hide, but it doesn't hit anything vulnerable.
Yeah, hang on a second. I'm gonna look up some rules real quick.
Oh yeah, and you've got it grabbed with like your right hand around its like leg, and your left arm just bounced off of it.
Wait, what
Hmm.
happens to that guy with his puking?
He's off to your side, throwing up.
Oh, okay.
That's all he's
What
doing.
if he passes out face down? Will he drown?
Perhaps.
Oh, man. Wouldn't that be a way to go?
If I just stop the bleeding from mortal wound, he's fine, right? I mean, relatively speaking, he won't die.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Well, the wolf continues to savage your leg.
The leg that has taken so much damage.
Takes 5 more.
Wait, hang on. How much did it take last round?
8.
One was stopped. So Okay.
It took 5, 8, and now 5 again. So it's taken 18 damage.
So my leg alone has taken 18 damage.
Oh, but right, which is enough for it to come off now.
Yay.
So at this point, yeah, it like thrashes its head away from you, and your leg, you feel it with sickening, like, just sickening pain. Your kneecap pops off, and the flesh just, like, rends and is pulled away. And this thing comes with its leg in your mouth, and you fall over.
But
Oh no,
I'm
but you're
grappling it.
holding on to it. So you support yourself with it.
See, I was smart.
Clever girl.
And you
Yeah.
shank the dire wolf a bunch
Oh.
of times, right? That's what happens.
Once. Okay, it's turn.
So yeah, the woman yells something that you don't recognize. Testrick, your heart is beating. You're really wobbly on your feet. You have 1 fatigue point, but you can move and do stuff.
Alright.
Ugh.
Oh, shoot. My basic move is now
Halved.
halved.
Yeah.
1, 2... That's it.
All right. Keys. Or yes.
Okay.
Fuck it up.
Yeah, I'm just going to attack it with my comma.
Okay, you're left.
How much shock am I in?
-4 still.
That's 4. 10 or lower, come on.
Oh, and actually,
Nope.
wait. As it was crippled, you have to make a major wound or dismembered. So roll me a health check.
Okay. That fails.
All right.
By 4.
So you by 4, but not by 5, right?
By 4.
All right.
By
You
exactly 4.
you lose grip of your grapple end of your weapons, and you drop to the ground stunned. You feel like the water as you hit it splashes over you.
Fuck's sake.
The creature, the wolf, backs up. The woman continues saying something. Castrick.
Yeah, please leave us be. Just let us save our companions and we'll go.
All right.
Yeah, there we go.
Kias, would you make me a health roll to recover from stunning? All right. You are no longer stunned, but you are on the ground and not holding your weapons and all that good stuff. The wolf backs up. I should mention it has one of your karmas in it.
Yeah, that is signature gear.
Also your leg.
All right, it's signature gear. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. You'll get it back.
Yeah.
Oh, Castrick, by
That's
the way,
like-
since you see it, I may as well describe it to you. Oh wait, hang on a second.
What?
My commas have +2 to damage.
Do they?
Just remembered that.
Oh, man.
Not calculate that? Oh, because they're very fine?
Yeah.
Oh, so then that might... Yeah, then it would have been a major wound to the wolf.
It would have been. I will... It's
Since
too
you
late to go
retcon
back.
everything, Danny.
No,
No.
you can't blame me for other people forgetting stuff. So I will apply the damage, but I will not apply the major wound. I think that's a reasonable way to do it.
So
And
that
this way,
also
only
took-
one of your karmas is stuck in it instead of both.
Oh, no,
So
the other
it
one does
also-
penetrate.
Then it would have
Yeah,
stuck in
so
it.
both of them are stuck in it. But
Alright.
that means it takes an extra 8 damage.
Yes.
A whole 8 more damage.
All right, yeah,
See-
as it's backing off, you see
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
both of them. You thud one and poof, thud the other and poof. And as it backs away, you see it's just streaming blood out of both of them. And it snarls at you, but it's wobbling on its feet.
Ah, nice.
The
Tactical
woman
draw.
locks eyes with you, Castrick.
No.
I'm not even looking at her, but sure.
Well, you were talking to her, weren't you?
I'm looking at the wolf. Why would I look at this woman again? I almost had a heart attack.
Like
All right, so you're very... Okay, so if you're trying to avoid her gaze completely, whenever she's in your line of sight, you take a -2.
Okay.
Okay,
To everything.
to everything.
Alright.
Cool. Yeah, she's looking at you. And she walks up to the creature.
Alright.
Or to the wolf. Castrick.
Oh,
I'm
no.
going to try and yell out for peace, but then now I'm gonna also cast chanting.
Alright, so you begin chanting a spell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stop bleeding. Should I roll for it?
Once you finish the chant, yes.
Alright.
That will
It's-
take a few rounds.
Yeah, 8 seconds for you.
Yeah.
No, okay, hold on. I have a skill of 14.
So 6.
Might be 6 then.
seconds.
Nice.
Awesome.
I need to increase my skill in fire chance.
Yes, you're on the ground. You're missing a leg.
Yes, this is painful.
You have no weapons. Do you do anything?
Throw your leg at him.
It's got a leg. Well, it probably dropped the leg nearby.
Okay, do I see the leg?
It's probably on the other side of the dude who's like on the ground.
Okay, I'll attempt to crawl over him.
All right. Castrick, Kies begins like crawling away from you.
I mean, I will always adjust my movement, so I'm always in contact with him.
Okay, yeah. So you just like stay with him, keep up the chant.
Oh man, we can't even loot your boots if your leg's gone.
I don't even have boots.
Oh, great.
All right. Yeah, the creature begins. So the woman put on her round puts her hand on its shoulder, and the two of them begin like backpedaling away.
That's be running.
And then, unless anybody has a combat action to make, we break it at combat time because they're not attacking you anymore.
Yeah, I don't have a way to attack them, so
Yeah.
it's up to Castrick.
And Castrick's casting a spell. So she says to you, Castrick, you're still not making eye contact, right?
Yeah, I'm totally focusing on
Okay, you're just like, fuck that.
Keys.
Got it. She says, take the message back. Do not return. Flee while you can.
Okay.
And then the two of them turn and head upstream.
Alright.
Actually, no, not upstream. They head... You can't tell where. You're not looking.
Yeah.
They head away.
They mysteriously
Da-da-da.
vanish into the fog.
Alright. So we're out of combat, so I can cast my
Yep.
spell now.
No!
Alright, out of combat, casting my spell.
Yep.
As I crawl over and
I
retrieve my
make
leg.
it-
Look, guys, I
and
got my
that-
leg back.
That
Alright.
is stop bleeding nil, so
So you are no longer bleeding.
Oh, now I can't attach my leg. Damn it!
Good job we have regeneration.
I do have
Yeah.
regeneration, but you know that
So I'll
takes
just
a
kind
little
of,
Let's see.
I'll
And prevents
kind
further
of,
HP
like-
loss.
I'll kind of put my stump leg on my rest of my leg.
Just kind of stand
Alright.
together.
Almost like this.
All I'm worried is that nobody dies right now.
For that
You will take 3 fatigue points for fixing a broken leg or a removed leg because it's
Cast
really
out.
serious bleeding. I'd say it's like 3 normal wounds worth of bleeding all at once.
There are
Okay.
a lot of veins in the leg.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
oh
arteries.
shit! I just read. It says 10 to stabilize a mortal wound.
Mm-hmm.
So I still
Did you
3.
fail?
I don't think it's
Oh.
a mortal wound though, because I didn't.
No, his
fail
isn't. The guy on the ground has a mortal wound though.
And
You
it hasn't
can-
been half an hour yet.
Mm-hmm. So Castrick, you do still take 3, so you're gonna take 2 HP damage.
No. I have depth of magic.
Oh, okay, yes, you can drop into that then.
Yeah.
But yes, it's still. I'm gonna say it's 3 for like a severed limb, because it doesn't seem like that's a normal wound, but it's not a mortal wound. It's somewhere in between.
Okay, fine. 3 points for depth of... Okay, I got 1 fatigue and 1 depth of magic.
All right.
Damn.
Okay,
For the last one, just
Okay. Can I use esoteric medicine to... Can I tell how much HP he has?
Give me a roll.
9, I make it.
All right, he is at -10 and has failed his death check by 2. He has a mortal wound. He will die within 30 minutes, most likely.
Unless he magically succeeds in another death check. In 30 minutes.
Yeah. With his health of 9.
Oh, wow. It was one of the cartographer guys.
Yeah.
God
If
damn
I-
it, that's going to slow us
If I,
down.
if I heal him by 2 points, does that matter?
No. No, you have to actually use stop bleeding to cure the mortal wound first,
Yeah,
or
no.
surgery if you have it.
Damn it. Can I use esoteric medicine to see if I can stop the bleeding?
Not here.
God damn it. Oh, this is bad.
Yeah, no need to tell Neil. Oh, sorry, Keys.
I got no fatigue to help this guy.
You can go into negative fatigue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'll...
Just ask Gaben.
Exactly.
Listen, you can wait 10 minutes, get 1 fatigue back, then try helping him.
Okay, I'll wait 20 minutes.
Unless he's not bleeding. Unless he's bleeding out, in which
Oh
case I
no,
would
he's
not
definitely
recommend
bleeding.
it. I want to try stopping that bleeding. Do you have first aid at all?
His throat was torn out, wasn't it?
Yeah, guys,
Yeah.
he's probably dead.
Yeah, he's bleeding out like ridiculous penalties every 30 seconds.
You should just try and save
Oh,
who
so
you can.
every 30 seconds.
Yeah, in fact, it's very likely that while you're chanting, he'll bleed out.
Charming.
So, Castrick, what do
You
you
could
do?
try and make a
So
First
esoteric
aid roll.
medicine would not apply here at all.
No. You can
First
try
aid
and
then.
stop his normal bleeding to the neck, but it's not going to fix the mortal wound.
but you can still fix the mortal wound later.
Yes.
All right, I'll try and stop the mortal bleeding on that. I mean.
Okay. Let me look up martial arts.
Try not to die yourself while you're at it. Good grief.
Severe bleeding to the neck. So he has to make bleeding rolls at every 30 seconds at -2. In addition, he took 20 damage, so he's at another -4. So he's at -6 on his health rolls. So only on a 3 does he actually not bleed.
Go for the
He's so
crit.
severe, I don't... Yeah. So... Hey, look, he takes a point of damage
Oh,
at -11.
Oh, what do you know?
who would have thought?
Castrick, now you can try and do something,
Okay, so
and you're trying to just stop the bleeding.
yeah.
Okay, you are also at -6 on your first aid rolls.
Okay then. Well then. Here goes esoteric
Go for it.
medicine.
Let's get his first aid.
No.
Oh, oh, this poor guy.
I think- I
Oh.
can't believe you haven't given up on him yet. I would have.
But I don't think there's a crit fail for like first aid, is there?
You deal
No.
upon damage. That's what you've been doing to me.
Have I?
No. Does he?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I may be wrong here,
you do
but
a
I
point of
think
damage.
I have dealt damage to someone trying to heal them before somehow.
That was probably Gavin.
I think that was only on like a surgery roll though.
Yeah?
No, I'm pretty sure
Okay,
that was
right,
Gavin.
surgery. Yeah, I think it was first aiding Gaben. Back
The
in
first time
session
we
2.
first aided. The first aid.
Yeah, that was before I had bandages or anything though.
Yeah, didn't you also try and like cauterize a wound at some point?
Yeah, on the one
At
of
some
the-
point.
Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't say anything about damage from critical fail, so I'm gonna stick with that for now.
Damn.
All right.
I mean, yeah, that's
he
fine.
bleeds 2 more times. Once critically for 3 points.
Of course.
You can make a roll to try and stop the bleeding.
Nope.
He bleeds 2 more times.
God, do not want this.
Nope.
You rolled a 5.
Castrick, go ahead.
I make it.
The
Yay.
6 penalty.
Huh? Oh, a 6 penalty?
You have -6 because how
Nope.
severe the bleeding is.
Nope.
All right. I think this guy's just bleeding out here then.
Hmm.
Okay, you can make another roll.
Nope.
Okay, he has to make a death check. Any failure with his health of 9 means he dies now.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
Bleeds out.
that.
He bleeds out.
Ah, damn it.
Now he's dead, Jim.
He's dead, Jim.
I'll do a prayer for Meredith and
Oh yeah, also he was bleeding that entire time while you were trying to fix Kiez.
Yes, damn it.
So yeah, he bled a lot. He's dead.
alright.
He is so dead,
It
Jim.
takes you 6 minutes to... No, 6 seconds to stop. Is it... Stop bleeding is 6 seconds?
It's a chant, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
my-
it's only a
Oh, my chant?
second. Yeah.
My chant is, yeah, 6 seconds. or
Yeah, okay, never mind. Then he didn't bleed that much while Kiez was being attended to. Alright then.
something.
So that happens.
That happened.
Oh, yeah, I'll
Anyways,
pray
would
for
you like
Meredith.
to know,
Yeah, all this stuff.
since the wolf is gone, would you like to know how much my commas cost?
I would.
They were 2,520
Oh no.
What?
each.
It's cool. Their signature gear. You'll have a chant.
Yep, the signature gear only requires that I give you a chance to retrieve them.
Yep.
You will have your chance.
And I just find them lying on the ground.
No.
Probably if the dryad gets
It's
pissed.
still on the wolf, you gotta fight for it.
Gotta pull them out of the
No, that lady
Yeah,
comes
right.
back and she's holding like both of them in their hands.
So, Castrick, what do you do? This guy dies in front of you.
So this one guy is like barfing, right?
Yeah, he's now just like it's been a while now. He's like regained his composure, and he's like, you see him, he's frantically like splashing his water with his face with water.
All right.
Splash water with face.
Yes.
What was his name again?
You never got his name.
Hey. You.
He looks up at you and he like stares at you and goes, I can't. Oh God, I can't see.
It's like,
Actually-
damn it.
Well, that's great.
All right, I go over to him.
Okay.
Oh my God! Please, for the love of God, tell me this will not cost a lot for me. I, if this is just a low cost, I can do it. Oh, where is it? God damn it! All right.
15. Yeah. And as you come within like reach, he like grabs you and says, I can't. Oh God, all I can see is her. I can't see anything.
Okay. I tell him to calm down. Let me look at it.
All right.
So I'm going to like examine
Make a
it.
diagnose roll.
This is a
Take it.
very exotic situation.
It's a very
I can't believe
erotic.
none of you are dead.
Yeah.
Well,
What?
nobody important is dead.
No one important's dead. Only the red shirt died, Jim.
One of you is missing a leg. One of you had a heart attack and managed to restart your own heart.
Esoteric medicine.
But
Well, this is
only
the thing,
the red
this-
shirt died.
This is a word where like healing chants work, and they work better than actual medicine.
Which is awesome. Although really, really heathen.
Let's see. So defaults to esoteric medicine -4.
Yeah.
Oh.
So make it.
Yeah, you like take a look at his eyes. You have him look into like the sun so you can see things better. And yeah, you look in and his eyes, they look fine, but he's not seeing anything. His eyes function perfectly normally.
All right.
I don't think it's a physical problem.
Okay.
Yeah, Castrick, you may just need to like lead him back to camp and stuff.
Let him sleep for a bit.
Need a blind man and a legless man. Or one-legged
It's like,
man.
we're not in any condition to like leave really. One guy has no leg, the other's completely blind, and I'm seriously like in the brink of like passing over.
Well, yeah, I don't think your situation is going to get any better.
No one here survived this situation unscathed.
And one guy is just dead. Let me just remind that.
He doesn't need reminding.
Reminding him would do nothing.
And, you know, this is all Nil's fault. Or,
Hey, you're the guys that abandoned Nil. How is it
Praxis,
Nil's
you're in
fault
charge of
any-
troop deployments.
anyway?
You screwed us up.
what? Oh, look, I'm the
You're
one
in
that said-
charge. You were told to oversee troop deployments.
So how long do I have to
And
rest now to
I
get my
advised
feedback?
against this, but nobody fucking
Uh,
listened.
10 points, or 1 point per 10
Put down.
minutes.
All right. I'll tell Nil that I should. How much points is regeneration?
Yes, not Nil.
Okay. Yes. Keys. Whatever. Regeneration, 20 points.
Wait, what?
20 fatigue points?
1 minute to cast, 1 month before the process of the regeneration is complete. So...
Sucks to be you, kiddo.
So, yes,
Damn
your
it.
adventuring career is over for the foreseeable future. Well, for a month, probably.
You know how weird it's going to be to have one hairless leg when it regrows?
Yeah. But at least you're not dead.
Yeah?
If it wasn't, if you guys hadn't decided to send Castrick along, you would just be dead.
You got disarmed, literally got dislegged, but you're not dead.
Alright. Okay.
At least I can still adventure. And
Yeah. Eventually, in a
oddly
week or so.
enough, I have another backup character.
Okay, I'll
that
ask
would
for this guy's
still
name. It's
fit.
like, hold on, what's your name?
He gives it to you. One moment while I find one. Do.
Wanna show break?
Indiana Ford.
He says Riffin.
Alright, Riffin. Here's just hold on to me, I'll guide you for now.
Okay. Yeah, he like latches onto your arm.
Alright.
Just clunk, two-handed. The knife he was carrying like just is in the river right now. He just
Oh,
left
he
it there.
did lose his.
Can I
Son of a
pick it up?
bitch.
Sure.
Okay, I pick up the knife.
Yeah, you got a knife.
I kind of hand it to him, like, hold on.
All right. Yeah, he like takes it and like with a quivering hand.
Does he start gouging his eyes out?
Okay.
No, there's no point. They don't work.
Okay, please. Alright, please. I don't know. I guess for now, I want to rest up for like 30 minutes so I can get some of my fatigue back, and then we'll try and walk over back to camp.
You know, I'll
You'll
shake.
try.
I mean, you'll have to lean on me, I guess.
You can try to walk. I can dream about walking.
Oh, at least your leg's not bleeding.
At least my
At least
other
you-
leg is
Hey,
bleeding.
at least you're not dead.
The
Yeah.
other half of my leg, I mean, is bleeding. You didn't stop my smaller half from not bleeding though. Why are you letting this part of my leg bleed?
Look,
All right, so
yeah.
Patrick, what is your plan here?
What time is it roughly?
I think it was around 2 o'clock now.
Okay, so we'll rest for like 30 minutes, and then once I get my fatigue back to like reasonable conditions, and I can walk my full speed, I'll have Keys like lean on me with his other
Okay.
leg like walking for him, and then I'll have this gun guy holding onto my arm.
Okay.
And then we'll walk back to camp.
All right. So that's gonna take probably about 3 hours. It's gonna take a long time to like navigate all the obstacles, and you're all moving slowly because he has that like, what's your health at now?
Me?
My health
5?
or my HP?
HP. Sorry, HP. Should still be
Sorry.
at
How
5.
much damage did my leg take again?
A lot, but only 5 of it actually. No, sorry, you took 6 HP damage.
Yeah.
But the rest
I'm
of it was
at
all
4.
this your leg being
So-
torn off.
I'm not actually below 4.
Yeah, actually you're at
Which-
normal speed. You can
I'm
hop
normal
with the best
speed,
of
but
them.
I only have one leg.
Yeah. You can
Oh.
hop with the best of them.
Actually,
Yep.
here's I'll do a major moon like was it major heal check
Okay.
on Keys. I make it so recover 2.
Yay, 2.
I mean, because that's the best I can do right now.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Um,
at 6, guys.
So elsewhere,
Yes.
back at camp. Olin, you were only 3d6 and 2d6.
Yes. If a wolf comes at me, I
And then
swear.
there's just an
A
army
wolf
of
worth
wolves.
5,000 silver.
I'm sorry, 5,040.
Oh, ooh, a big
Oh.
spender. 14.
So.
All right.
we might
So you guys are working around the campsite. There's what, 12 of you there plus guards.
Yeah.
I think 16 people, something like that. And one of the workers cries out that there's something in the forest. And before long, you guys notice there are a number of wolves. They're staying well back in the forest, but they're watching normal-sized wolves, but like
This means war.
a number of them around the
This
campsite.
means-
Means wolves. They're probably just hungry, Raxus. You're freaking out way too much.
Really?
If they were just hungry, why would they be looking at us? Unless they're
Because
hungry
we're
for
probably
us.
edible.
Exactly.
Wait,
No
Shut
reason
up,
to freak out.
who are you?
Some of the workmen like yell at them and like throw stuff at them to get them back off, and eventually work goes back as normal with these wolves just like watching the work site.
Maybe. Where is our adventuring party? Near the marshes?
Yeah, they went off to the north.
Mm.
It's-
Wait, wasn't Raxus and Beryl with them?
No,
Yeah.
Axis and Belro went off to the south.
Yeah.
They
Oh.
were part of like the scouting group.
Right, yeah, that's the one I meant, not the water gatherers, the,
Oh
Scouters,
yeah, they're
sorry.
off to the south. They've circled around, and around 6 o'clock they come back in with their information.
Do I know about the wolves?
You see them as you come in.
I start setting up. I tell everybody to start setting up bonfires around the camp.
no
Alright.
problem.
Yeah, after,
Burn the forest.
yeah. Once like work's done for that day, like they cleared away most of the trees already, but like the stuff that hasn't been cleared away yet, they like pile into bonfires and they set a light. There's no problem getting people to do that.
Yeah, like, and I
Yeah,
say,
around 5 o'clock, Castrick, you and your crew return.
We're here. We need help.
yeah, I say
You
get
need
them
help
into
to
the
help.
get them into the tent and get medical attention to all 3 of them.
Alright.
What happened to the 4th one?
Dead. Got killed. Wolf ate him.
He's dead, Jim.
Sorry,
He's dead, Jim.
terribly sorry.
Looks like we're not getting
Jim
them.
died. He's
I'm
dead.
Looks like we're not
broadcasting
getting
now.
a lot of sleep tonight.
Rock has him now. We can't do anything.
Why didn't you broadcast for reps, Castrick? Come on,
What did I broadcast for what?
broadcast for reps. Come on.
Eve
Rex?
joke. It's an Eve
Rex.
joke. It's
I don't understand you, Raxus.
Raxus, go home. You're drunk.
Okay.
Spaceships, what is this witchcraft?
Anyways,
Benny, do
I
you
had,
mind,
I had to talk to the leader of the group.
yeah, I guess that's me right now.
No,
I
it's
don't know.
not. It's the other guy.
The Archer. His name began with an R. I do remember it, I just can't be bothered to bring it up. Honest.
Yeah, so I guess, like,
Who are you trying to talk to? Like the leader of the
Cavanier.
surveyors?
Surveyors and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, we have an issue.
All right. I
There's
think
some-
probably like a small council was called, like with Ogric there, the leader of the Red Shadow, like Castric, Raxus, you're probably like brought in, and then a couple of the surveyors.
Alright.
I guess I'm out making bonfires after
Alright,
the road.
we have-
yeah, all the black X's on the map are bonfires.
We have an
Alright.
issue.
You mean
Okay.
are going to be bonfires?
A lady.
Yeah, like, that's where I would, like, see the...
All right, Castric, what do you say?
Okay, we have an issue. There's a lady in the woods, super hot. Really, I can't get her out of my mind, even if I wanted to try.
Castric, you feel your heart flutter a little bit, and like this bolt of panic goes through you, but it passes.
She was so hot, I actually almost had a heart attack, and I'm not lying. I almost died.
You
Out
did have a heart attack. You didn't almost have a heart
I
attack.
had a heart attack. I almost died. Thank God I could restart my own heart attack. Anyways, one of our teams got dead, got eaten by a wolf. Basically, this lady is saying that if we don't leave her forest, she's gonna send a pack of wolves after us and kill us all.
I like the TLDR.
There's like a silence in the group from like everybody who's not a PC, obviously. Just
I
silence.
take
Nobody
out
says
my
anything.
great sword.
Yeah, so basically that's the situation. One of us dead, one of us lost an arm, the other is blind. I don't know for how long.
It was a leg.
Leg, arm.
Arm, leg, whatever.
Really,
They'll walk.
I'm carrying the leg with me, by the way.
Really, I'm barely. Really, I'm just like about to pass out right
It's gonna
now,
be a
so
trophy.
I'm gonna go sleep.
Alright.
Let me check something.
Oh, by the way, can I use acrobatics to hop around?
No.
Damn it.
You need a crutch.
Okay. Are there any like suitable like staff-like crutches?
Yeah, you could fashion a crutch with like a night's worth of work.
Okay.
So how much of your knee do you have? by
But
the
no
way?
one here's night.
What's that?
There are no knights here. That is stayed at his house.
Ah. All right. The surveyors turn to you, Raxus, and say, "Well, what are we gonna do? Do we leave?"
Leaving so late at night would be extremely dangerous. I doubt the wolves will give us a quarter in those forests. We must defend the camp at least for the night. Looks like not.
Raxus. As much as I admire leadership, we are not fit to really handle an attack. I don't think we should just kind of make our best chance to leave the forest right now.
Yeah, so we can be attacked on all sides by wolves. I doubt this
The
crazy
thing
lady.
is, they won't attack us if we leave. You understand that, right?
She only said that we must leave by nightfall.
Like, she's offering us a chance to leave without any harm, and you want us to stay because...
We have a job to do, and I doubt Addis will accept this.
I think Addis would accept if people are dying out here.
Yeah, I think Addis wouldn't want to have a fort here anyways.
I don't think your impression is... what kind of mindset do you have on Addis? I'm sure he'd be kind enough to let us understand the situation if we explain to him well. You know, a lady in the
I don't
forest.
think you understand how this works.
Ogric speaks up and says, "The fuck? It's a lady. We'll chop her head off and we'll stuff it down her ass. How hard can this be?"
It's not just a
That's
lady.
fair.
It has... Okay, first of all, she's a lady with magical powers, so we're dealing with some magical, supernatural forces here.
Oh, great. Fucking great.
Also, that wolf was the size of a horse, right?
Magic and shit.
It's all magical and shit.
I take out my greatsword at this point.
Didn't you already
My
take it out?
Yeah, like, and I kind of like put it in. Yeah, whatever. And I put it into the ground. This greatsword will hack apart a horse-sized wolf just as easily as any other.
Raxus,
We
I
must
don't mean
make our
to offend
stand.
you, but the first time I met you, you were almost dead.
Oh
I'm
my
not
god,
dead
that's so
now. I
true.
don't plan to die anytime soon.
Which is why we should leave.
Maybe we should
Somebody
have a
failed
vote.
their fright check hardcore.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe we should
he
have
rolled
a
a 5 on his fright check. Or was it a 4?
Like, I don't think this is wise, Sir Axis.
I also don't think it would be wise to leave. Those
Yeah.
wild out there. And it's going to be dark. And
I don't exactly have a means to leave as well, so I can't
Well,
say anything.
It's whatever. I'll support whatever decision this council brings forth.
I say we bog down as best we can, light as many fires as possible, and prepare everyone for a tough night.
Raxus just got really clever.
Love a girl.
hmm We're gonna need to be up almost all night for sure.
One of the surveyors speaks up and says, "Do we put it to a vote then?"
23 to 1. We're leaving.
I guess.
So yeah, there's like silence. Does nobody say anything?
A guy died today.
Yes, put it to a vote.
Just let you know that.
Yeah.
A man died.
And
So
many
Choice.
more could die if we get stabbed in the back, or just
eaten.
Eaten by
eaten
wolves.
by-
Oh,
eaten by a shit ton of wolves.
Men die every day.
I think our best chance for survival is
Number 50.
trying to stay out the night.
I think our best
Alright.
chance of survival is the other way, but your choice.
Well, here's how we can do this, guys.
Vote.
What would be the most appropriate skill for Castric and Raxus to argue their points?
Oh,
Um,
Raxus
let me see.
wins.
Charisma and leadership, I guess. I don't know.
Ah,
It
public
would
speaking
be
Leadership.
Oh, public
Oh,
speaking.
public
Yeah.
speaking, yeah.
yeah,
All right.
includes debate.
All right. So I assume I get my charisma and my voice modifier for all this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does my honesty apply at all?
Absolutely.
Alright, so I get a +3.
Yes.
Can I assist Castric in his point?
Yes, I would say if you're reinforcing what he says, he can get another +2 for that.
And can I
Okay, how about if he reinforces what I say?
Do you have public speaking?
No.
You have voice though.
can I
I have voice and charisma 4.
can I get a
but yeah,
bonus because
charisma
a
4?
guy
You
guy
have
actually died?
charisma 4?
You're a
Yep.
ninja, not a bloody politician.
What the fuck?
Can I
I'm gonna say your charisma is maxed to 2 because you don't actually ever show yourself. What was that, Woozle?
can I get a bonus because a guy actually died today?
I think that's why you're able to like use your honesty, because you're like, I honestly believe we need to get the hell out of here or we're all gonna die,
Alright.
and you wouldn't lie about something like that because of what you've seen.
Babe.
Yes, you can use if Keys is supporting you or Kies is supporting you. You can use his charisma bonus as well.
Alright,
So +2 for him supporting you, +2 for his charisma, +3 because you're telling the truth.
so
8.
+7.
Oh my
Wait, no, I
goodness.
counted wrong, didn't I? Yes,
Plus
+7.
+7.
And it defaults to IQ
Math.
-5, acting -5, performance -2, or politics -5.
So IQ -5, which is 7, so I have an effective skill of 14.
Yes. All right,
Damn.
give me a roll. You succeed by 3.
Yep.
Raxus, do you have any
I
modifiers?
succeed. Yeah, I have my charisma 2, possibly leadership and voice, and I think I get my guess what 14. I have a 16, I believe, because public speaking 2, charisma 2, and voice added to that.
All right, what's your public speaking skill at? Or what's your IQ, rather?
My IQ is 10 and my public speaking is 12.
So 12, +2 for voice,
And
+2 for charisma, which gives you 16, which means you win by 4. He wins by 3.
Yay. We
All
stay.
right. It's put to a vote. What this basically ends up meaning is that there's only one vote. There's only one vote difference from the surveyors.
If
no,
only
sorry.
that guy hadn't died.
Between the surveyors and the mercenaries, there's only a one vote difference.
Okay.
And it's towards staying. So now it comes down to Raxus and Castric. I suppose your votes are already placed. You cancel each other out. So it comes down to Kies, Allin, and Belril.
Elro would side with me, obviously.
I side with Raxus on this one. If we go back,
Well,
we have
then
no
we're
money.
staying.
All right.
Great.
And the vote comes out +2 to the stay side, I believe. Kiaz, I assume you back up the leave side
Yeah.
since you supported them. Yeah.
I will request that someone fetch me a crutch.
All right. Yeah. Somebody gets you like a piece of wood to whittle into a crutch.
Uh,
You're also given a knife since you don't have a weapon.
Hey.
And
That'll
Tiff,
that'll
do you know how
disappear.
to? Do you know how to use an? Oh wait, we might not have bows and stuff, so never mind.
Danny, if I
We don't
rest,
have any ranged
if
weaponry.
I rest now,
Yep.
then at night when I wake up, do I get like full restoration of my fatigue?
Yes. You want to like sleep partway through the night, get up and like cast a spell, then sleep again.
I mean,
Like,
would
we
I get
didn't
my
have that
depth of
long.
magic back?
Yes.
Okay,
It recovers at the same rate as fatigue.
all right, then I'll do
It
that.
recovers last, I believe.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask if someone would be willing to trade the knife that I was given for a hatchet or something similar.
Yes. No
Does
problem.
I actually
Yeah,
have
you
a
can just
skill for that?
Yeah, like hatchets and stuff, they brought like wood chopping equipment because they had to cut down trees. So yeah, there are hatchets
Yeah.
and axes. aplenty.
Can you bring us back
Actually, does anyone have throwing axes?
I have a knife. Oh wait, hang on. Do I have a knife?
Aw.
Son of a bitch.
Oh well.
Can you bring us back to the main map? Because I'm gonna
Yes.
wanna.
There are no throwing axes.
Okay, I'll just keep the hatchet then, I
Combat map.
suppose.
So we have all these bonfires set up. What else can we do?
You're the tactics dude. I'm just here to burn things and make money.
Yeah. And so on this little map, there is the circle thing here, and our little stakeout is like that so far. And we've got a bunch of like houses here and stuff. Or not houses, but like things there.
How wide is the trench?
Or what, the trench they dug?
It's a trench plus stakes, so we could have our backs to the stakes, and we'd be we'd be very protected from, you know.
And what if they
wolves.
walk around it?
Well, yeah, but like here, let me get rid of these houses. Like we could have people here, and then here, and like have like many trenches dug like here
Well,
throughout the night.
we don't want to just burn ourselves out digging trenches tonight.
Well, yeah, but we'd have like a small group doing that, like the miners, or not the miners, the geography people who aren't going to be super useful for fighting.
Okay, fair enough.
You know what I just realized? This turns
We're
turned
dead.
into the plot of Princess Mononoke.
I haven't
Actually,
seen it.
I haven't seen it. I
Foresters
need
are
to
trying
see
to
it.
like drive the humans out who are using medieval weaponry.
Mm.
Oh my god, this is glorious then. Do they have magicians?
No, but they were like setting up a fortress, they're bringing up stakes and like trenches.
All right, so Daddy, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to have two trenches like this, and inside the trenches, we're going to put wooden stuff.
Mhm.
You know, so all in can light fires and stuff. And we also have all those bonfires on the surrounding part of the.
All right. So I think we'll end this session like all the
Well,
votes
this
are
is-
tallied by everyone, and Raxus begins going to like the battle plan. Everybody gathers around as you like stick draw the battlefield, and like mark out where things are gonna be. As like our camera pulls back as we're the viewers, you just see the pinpricks of like reflected light in the forest and the bay of distant wolves.
I'm taking a nap.
And then Nil was
Shit.
the only remaining party member.
He
chose
just
not
goes
to
like a month
sleep.
later. Guys? Guys?
I'll certainly be back by now. Whatever. I know thaumatology.
It's just some gaping walls right now.
Oh man, this is gonna next session is gonna be really fun.
Yeah, I'm going to have to spend my character points. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be spending all my points before next session.
All right.
Oh boy.
So let's go through our end of character stuff, or end of session stuff. Has anybody fulfilled a goal?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
I
All
need
right.
to complete mine.
All right. Then for the group ones, have you overcome a worthy threat to you, allies, dependents, etc., using strength of arms?
and me
I
did.
mean, I'm not sure if overcome is the correct word.
Survive?
They survived.
And they
I
walked
think
away.
surviving might be valid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true. It was. if you've a threat.
Because I
Yeah.
think like 1 or 2 rolls that went the wrong way, and they just died, right?
Yeah, if you hadn't done the wolf as hard, you would have got
If
eaten.
I had remembered that my combos did extra damage, then I wouldn't have died or
Yeah.
lost my leg.
Well, you might have still lost the leg, but yeah. Don't forget that
Mm.
your weapons do damage.
Eh.
Well, mine don't.
Wow.
Barely
And
any.
it doesn't have them anymore.
Alright, so I'd say with that, yes, everybody can take 1 combat point.
No,
Is Will
No,
combat
take- no.
or is Will combat or character?
Will?
Yeah.
It's based off IQ, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's character.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Alright, number 2.
Hold back in case you come.
Number 2
Yep.
should be easy. Have you connected enough loot to keep yourselves housed, fed, and equipped for the months to come?
No.
Nah.
Yep.
No, you
we
ate
got
nothing.
We got
I think
2
we're
stacks,
negative 5,000 goldish this session.
Yeah.
though. What was the party's net gain?
Have you overcome a worthy threat to your allies' dependents, etc., using guile, diplomacy, or politics?
Kind of.
We did
Yeah,
do a
like
red-
with
within
this
the
battle
party.
plan and like me trying to like figure out our marching orders and stuff like that. Have any impact on them?
Okay,
Yeah,
there's
I
only...
think-
I mean,
Mhm.
yeah.
Go ahead.
I can only really think of 2 moments where, like, diplomacy or, like, talking was really effective was... I think the only moment I think was when we were debating over whether or not we stay or leave.
Well, that was definitely a moment, but you also have to, the talking with the Dryad lady. You tried to parlay for peace after shanking her wolf a couple times.
Yeah, I was
No, I
was
tried to
wondering whether or
parlay for
not...
peace before shanking.
Oh, you did too. She wasn't very responsive.
Yeah,
No.
I was wondering whether or not that was the case, but even if that was the case, we didn't really succeed that, right?
I still
Yeah.
think the round table thing was good enough.
Yeah. Round
So,
tabling.
like,
Well, I guess we have to ask then, if that was good enough, what was the threat if you failed?
That we all leave and we all die.
failure.
Well,
mission failure.
actually, we don't know
Yeah,
if we failed
like-
or not. We don't know the outcome.
It's
Yeah,
true.
sure,
Yeah.
but to our character's knowledge,
Okay,
like
well-
to Brax's knowledge and stuff, leaving was a failure state.
What could have happened is if we hadn't come to a vote, we could have completely had 2 split groups. Half of them would have run away, and the other half definitely would have been slaughtered next session.
Here's what I'll say then. Raxus and Olin take a character point.
Huh.
Because Olin and Raxus, if we're viewing it like that, overcame the challenge, whereas Castric and Kiez lost.
Well, they also agreed to the vote, though.
Right, they agreed to the vote, but their politics lost, right? They
If
Okay.
if this
if it were a
turned out to
combat
be
challenge, they died, you
if
guys
this
won.
resulted in many casualties or just resulted in us being destroyed, do we get a character point?
I would say yes. If it turns out that staying was a mistake, they keep their point, but you guys also get the point. If leaving was the correct thing to do,
Okay.
and you simply did not win it.
Is it a mistake if we lose 2/3 of our people but stay and complete the mission? Because from Olin's point of view, that's not a mistake. From Castric,
Yeah.
it's probably
I
her.
think-
As long as we get our money at the end, it's a win.
Yeah. That's what Raxus and I are the like
I don't think that's what Castric cares about.
Yeah, but yeah, I care about generally the lives of the people here, because one guy just died today and not gonna risk.
You are
all
going
these-
to be quite upset next session, my friend.
Yeah, you're gonna be okay. My plan is that our party member is going, or like our line is going to be lined with the mercenaries and us, and the like
Peasants.
the peasants are basically going to be trenched like the workers and like supplementary units that hold the flanks and stuff like that.
Oh, great. Scrubs on the flanks. What could go
Well,
wrong?
no, but there's no flanks. That's just
Yeah.
like in case one of the mercenary dies.
Anyways,
We've got scrubs to fill the holes.
Let's move on.
Sure.
Have you met a new contact, ally, or employer who can help you in the future?
Well,
This
we
last
might
time?
have. Well, these Kias and the mercenaries possibly.
Yeah, the red... Forgot their last name.
The mercenary group.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say they're a
Red Shadow.
legitimate contact at least.
All right.
Mhm.
So,
Cool.
All right,
One
everybody
sir.
take 1 character point.
all right.
Yes. IQ level up. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Hey guys, easy question. Who is the most fearsome, the most dangerous, the most destructive this session?
Keys.
Oh, it's obviously no.
Easy.
He's
I'd say
obviously
Castric.
no. It was obviously
He's-
no.
He manipulated an organ that everyone relies on for life.
Oh god, please start
Through
hard.
sheer willpower.
I know she's hot. I know. Listen, buddy.
I don't think that was.
Oh man, it would have been
Okay.
like a better description for why he got the heart attack is he got such a boner that all the blood just rushed
I knew that
straight from his heart.
You had to say it. God damn it, man.
Do you not know how heart attacks work?
It doesn't matter.
It's something
It doesn't matter
about
how they work. It's
circulation, right?
magic.
That's not what a heart attack is.
It doesn't matter. It's magic.
It
doesn't
wouldn't matter if you're using this analogy.
All right.
Whatever.
Who was
fuck.
the most subtle, the most diplomatic, and the most clever this session?
Who suggested the vote? Oh, Danny did. Damn.
But I don't know. I was kind of like, actually, no.
I was going to
more-
suggest the vote though.
Yeah, I was going to suggest the vote, dude, but we can't give it to NPCs.
Yeah.
If Raxus's overseeing of troops hadn't got people killed again...
It didn't, though. I suggested
You got
not
someone
doing
killed.
it.
Yeah, but you didn't
nobody
enforce
listened
it.
to me.
You didn't enforce it. So you
I'm
weren't
terrible leader.
leading. You weren't
I think-
leading because they didn't follow you.
I think in terms of like diplomatic example, it would either be me or Raxus, to be totally honest, because we were
You,
we were the main heads of like leading the discussions.
you were the two heads debating that.
Yeah.
Well, okay, what is it again? Who was the most subtle, diplomatic, or clever? Well, if you're arguing like that, Raxus won the politics vote, so I would have to give it to Raxus.
I don't know, because I think the things that I did this session would count more for the next point, like who copied their character most. I don't know if I was most diplomatic.
As far as I'm concerned, you're
Um,
getting this off of the vote alone. The other stuff, you kind of fell flat.
It's up to you guys. I can't vote for myself.
I put my point to Raxus because he wanted the diplomatic thing.
Olin?
Hmm?
Olin, where does your vote
Uh,
land?
Raxus, because he won the vote.
Kias?
Raxus, take that point.
There we go.
Okay.
Take a character point. Now, who best roleplayed their character this session, working towards their own goals, defended their dependents, and played out all of their quirks?
Castrate.
Are we going by quantity or quality?
It's up for you to decide.
You didn't start a forest fire, Olin.
I
Oh.
tried, man. I fucking...
That was actually a good example of your character, like
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
I
I could be
don't know.
useful. Yes.
Let me
I
burn
mean-
everything.
Keys and I played out our selfless roles.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Cass did a lot this session. Just in general.
Yeah.
I think we should
he missed the point.
avoid giving Kias any or
If
too many
I
points
take
though.
points, can I just give them to no?
No, they go towards
Damn it.
Kias.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I don't think
I
Kias should get very many points.
I think
but
Castric gets
Wow,
it.
way to metagame it.
Well, I can't
So-
vote for myself anyway, so Castric definitely gets it.
Okay.
Yeah. I vote for Castric as well.
Castric, take a character point.
Awesome.
Well, I do want to applaud Raxus, because his character is built to be like the leader of men, and this is, I think, the first session where he's done that.
Well,
But
I mean-
for some reason, I need to look up leadership because it hasn't actually come up.
Wait, so which one is the general point one?
The one you got.
let's go.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't a character.
No, sorry, my bad.
Awesome.
Let me look up leadership and where it'd be useful.
Yeah, because
Nice.
for like when I tried to use it for tactics, it didn't work. When I tried to use it to like lead the vote, it didn't work. I don't know.
I think it would be when you're rallying troops and
Make a
crap.
leadership role to lead NPCs into a dangerous or stressful situation.
Oh, so
Hey.
help next session.
So yeah, it didn't come up this session because you never let anybody into something dangerous, right? You were like, go here and, let's diplomacy this and talk about it,
Okay,
sort out our
don't want
problems.
to. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, but here you're going to be like, listen, I need you guys to go to put your life on the line. Just stand there, don't
Hold
move.
on.
But
Are
I
you-
don't want to.
Are you close to
Just-
finishing anybody's wards, by any chance?
Who? Me?
Yeah, like anybody.
I've not been working on wards in a while. I'm learning how to fire chant.
Okay.
Belriel
can
has 2
fire.
points of wards, and I have 8 plus some projectile wards. That's all we got.
Okay.
But also, you can attempt a leadership role in combat if you spend your turn doing nothing but giving orders and encouragement. On a success, everyone on your side who can hear you, including PCs, has a +1 to all combat-related fright checks and morale checks, and on self-control rolls for disadvantages that would reduce combat efficiency.
We have a commissar!
So I'm
A
definitely
critical
going-
success gives +2.
So I'm definitely going to be useful next session.
I suppose if you're worried about people failing like fear checks.
Yes.
This bonus lasts
Can I
until your
increase
next
my
turn, at
depth
which
of-
time
What
you
do you
Increase my
roll
depth
again.
of magic.
Wait, Woozle first.
One at a
What?
time.
Can I increase my depth of magic?
Yes,
Awesome.
What's the limit on that?
IQ. And it's IQ is not the hard limit, it's just that every multiple of IQ you go up to, it doubles the cost.
So I can get up to 12 extra points if my IQ is 12.
Yes.
Holy.
then-
Jenny,
and that would cost 24 points, and then the next 12 would total cost
36.
48. Double.
Oh,
whatever
48.
double
Holy
is.
crap. Okay.
Yes, or Franzini rather.
Apparently it's only +4 to increase like skills. Like,
Yeah.
so can I just increase my greatsword skill?
Not this session because you didn't use your greatsword.
I've got like so many hours into it. I'm so close to being able to get it.
Yeah.
I would actually need to spend one more point.
You can only increase things with points that you used in the adventure that you got the points in.
Oh man.
So, like for example, if you wanted to buy survival
What
forests
if I had
today,
been banking points?
Yeah.
What if I had been banking points?
if you would bank them from sessions where you used your greatsword, as best you can remember, then yes, you could use them.
Okay. Well, survival's not combat points, so I can't even
yes.
get survival.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
what
wanted to get
expect-
survival, you could get that now.
Survival's
Survival forests.
What can I even spend if I have
easy
combat
skill,
points on?
correct? Or isn't it average?
Sorry?
It's easier or average.
It's average.
Okay, so it'd be a 2 for a +0 on my perception.
Yeah.
Now I think I'm gonna actually wait, but I can actually get both. Sweet. So I'll get survival and greatsword increase.
Alright.
Because my combat points were from a time when I had been using my greatsword.
Yeah, I figured that. You use that thing a lot. Declan,
Yes.
you were asking about points?
Yeah, combat points, and also, I think I've used my short sword about 1 in 3 sessions, so could that warrant any level up skills?
Yeah, I think you used it a bunch last session and you got points for it, so.
Okay, cool. I will try and level that then.
I wonder what I could do with 2 combat points. Not
Depths of
helpful.
Magic 1.
You could also use your combat points, for like Depths of Magic, or in your case, Olin, if you wanted to improve your, Ignite Flame.
Oh yeah.
Since you used that this session a lot, and last session actually.
Yeah, it's kind of iconic for my character.
Yeah. So you could use character or combat points to increase that. if you wanted.
Okay.
Character
But
points if
damn.
you want to get more contacts.
That would actually decrease the time it takes. Can I just
It-
get something that purely decreases the time, or do I have to just increase the skill as
Nah,
well?
it goes with the skill as well.
Okay, how many points is it per level? Is it average or...
It's a hard skill. So I think you have 1 point in it right now. Right? Oh. Declan DC'd.
Yay.
Alright. Anybody else have
No.
questions?
Can I use character
Would
points for
Belgrove
Depth
can
of
upgrade
Magic?
his survival?
Alright, wait, Frenzy.
All the
Whistle first.
questions.
Oh, nothing. I was just making a comment.
Can I use character points for Depth of Magic or Fatigue?
No, only combat points.
Okay.
And which category would stealth come under?
Combat.
Okay.
What about chanting?
Also combat.
Okay.
Is IQ like how far can you increase your will and perception above IQ?
I will check.
1.3. I believe.
So like
I think will cannot be below 5, lower, but it can't be any higher than 20. Same with perception.
if Belgrove has an IQ of 11, he can increase his will and perception to 13.
So he can increase them as high as they want.
Oh,
Basically,
nice.
until like I think probably around like 15 or 16 is where it becomes you need like an extraordinary reason. Yeah, very specialized training, things like that.
Okay.
Okay. I think
Then
we're...
I'm going to give him a 13 will, I think. Because I don't want him to... Basically, me and Belgrove, I'm kind of like thinking more of like the Templar training and what it would encompass. And I feel like a high will and high perception is definitely something that I should invest points into.
I think I'm done. We're done with this session, so I think I should end the
Yes.
recording
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
now. Yeah. Bye.
We'll be back next Thursday.
Mm-hmm.